So like pretty much buried herself.
And
in
we're
because,
live.
No, she's a little California cat.
Who's a California cat?
Evie.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 40 degrees last night, and so she was cold. So she decided that she was going to turn me into a tauntaun and just pretty much crawl inside of me.
We're lucky if 40s are high here right now.
little 2-pound cat.
Do you want a nice helping of snow with more snow?
Nope. Canada always wins, okay? Canada always wins. It's always cold up there.
No. Fox is warm. I'm not.
Well, I was warm.
You were.
I'm not warm today.
Past tense.
I mean, this is how you know I'm cold, as I'm wearing a bathrobe right now.
Oh, snap. That's true. I've never seen you in anything but a t-shirt. This is strange for me. I don't know how I feel about this.
Today was uncomfortable. Like,
because it was colder?
Like, yeah, because when I get cold, like when I actually get cold, I hurt. Like, it's not just, I'm cold. It's, my body hurts.
You know what that's a symptom of? Being old.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, them's 5 words.
Hey, I'm speaking from experience. Come on.
Yeah. Like, that's not attacking anyone. That's saying, hey, I know that feeling.
I remember a few years ago I did the Wii Fit thing, and it's like, oh, let's calibrate and see what you are. And they're like, okay, you have the body of like a 65-year-old woman. And I'm like, yeah, that's accurate. Yeah. That's about right.
It's like, damn, Nintendo, you didn't have to like call me out.
We're going to make you start with 20 minutes of cardio. And it's like, do you just want to kill me before we start? Is that what you're doing?
I'm not 10. Stop it, Wii Fit. Stop it.
Like, and it's not even that like my body, like the bones hurt. No, it's my skin. My skin hurts.
Yeah, it's them aches, them cold aches on the joints and everything.
And then you get the combination of that, and then when your brain just isn't settling right, and your blanket's just simply touching you pisses you off.
That's how it is in the heat.
That was like, me a couple days ago.
My problem with the cold is it sinks in so far that I can't get warm without either hot water or like 3 comforters.
Yeah, that's
weird. Cold.
You're a unique case.
I hate being cold.
Well, hi guys, it's been a while. We had some members missing, but we're back. Squeeze in a couple before the holiday break. So hi. Last where we left off. Oh, actually, before that, it's December, guys. It's December. We are actually giving away 2 sets. 2. Oh, look at that. Fox is on top of it. So yes, the first set we are giving away, as I pull this up, is the Poison Ivy set, where it's like this purplish pink fuchsia with a green color to it. That's just wonderful. Crap, Fox, you're the one that has the... Yeah, you got it. Thanks, Fox. Always on top of it. I was like, shit, was that supposed to be me? Nope. Okay. So yes, so the first set will be for the Poison Ivy. Because we're giving away 2 sets, the first set we will give away after our first break. And then the second set we will probably more than likely give away after our last break. That way we kind of have them spread out a little bit. You do have to be present and be here to claim your prize, and you have to let us know what you won. You don't have to necessarily say the name of them. Just say dice. We'll even accept math rocks. Just anything. Yeah.
Just make sure you actually say something in time.
Hey, yeah.
And aren't upstairs making coffee.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Raven.
Not bitter about that at all.
No, not at all.
No, that's fine.
I'm like, oh, Raven. I'm sorry.
I personally have the Abyss dice set. I love it.
Yes, the Abyss dice. I'll give you a sneak peek, because why not? You're going to see it anyway. The Abyss dice, which are a very dark black. It's hard to tell if it's black or navy blue. Either way, it's really, really dark. I'm pretty sure it's black.
It's like a combo of it. It's great.
Yeah, it's really dark. They're gorgeous. It's just definitely one of those, like, is it black or is it navy blue? It's just that dark. It's hard to tell, but it's also pretty. So those are the 2 dice sets that we are giving away. But once again, Poison Ivy one is the first one. So exclamation point, December, to enter and have a chance to win these. And this is going on for the whole month and dipping a bit into January. So we've got 14 sets to give away. Now that that's out of the way, last time, we can catch up now. Last time, our Mimsy 6 crew traveled through the forest, the very thick jungle, and came upon a temple, which they soon discovered was called the Temple of Beasts. And as they started to go into the temple, they quickly encountered some mysterious looking creatures, one of them being a bat-like looking creature. They had some puzzles they needed to solve to get through, and then as they were able to get by, their Krogan unfortunately triggered a trap and sent him through the wall and into a different part of this maze-like temple. Currently lost, but thank God you guys haven't lost communication. You guys are able to still communicate through the Omni tool. So as you guys are trying to play catch up, the crew encounters more creatures. They just kept coming. You got more of those poison, mouthless looking creatures. You guys encountered something that was similar, but not, a Thresher Maw. And you guys just got beaten and beaten and beaten, but you guys are making it through, and you finally found a spot to take a short rest in a nice empty room and just waiting while you guys are trying to relax, knowing that your Krogan is not too far off, but he's still wandering.
Probably swearing up a storm on the Omni tool.
A little bit, yeah. So who wanted to kind of keep a lookout in this area as you guys start to take your break? Okay. So go ahead and just roll me a perception for right now.
Okie dokie.
And then, of course, just let me know if music's too loud or too soft. It is softer music this time around.
That's going to be, 23.
23? Okay. Thankfully, there is just a way in and a way out, two separate areas for this little section that you're in, so it's pretty easy to keep an eye out. And you're able to not hear anything, you don't sense anything, see anything in the shadows, so right now you feel pretty confident you guys are okay to take this break. So if you guys want to do anything specific, let me know now. Otherwise, if you want to roll your hit die, now might be the time.
Long rest.
Do you want to take a long rest? You can certainly take a long
I mean,
rest.
I want to.
That's up to you guys.
I think we talked about that last time, right? And decided on a short rest because
We decided on a short rest because a long rest is a bad idea because we all would like to live.
yeah, and we don't know if the scientists are in like grave danger or not.
I would like to use my biotic recovery.
Okay.
Am I equal to less than half of my death level rounded up? So that's 2. So I
Okay.
will recover my level 2 spell.
Okay, perfect. And anyone else want to do something specific? Otherwise, we'll go ahead and we'll skip ahead to the end of the hour.
Get my tactical cloaks back.
Okay.
We're on a long rest for our tech points, aren't we?
I was just double checking that, but I believe so.
You're both like, yeah, going to.
We're like, wait, should we be doing something?
It's up to you guys.
I think we're like wizards and clerics and stuff. In
We're
My
we're on
favorite
the
back.
we're on the sorcerer table.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a long rest then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the ability to recover a small amount, but that's long rest.
All right. So everyone
barrier.
needs to not take excessive amounts of damage for the next little while.
Define excessive. Everything's excessive for me.
Listen.
Yeah,
listen.
Ophelia wasn't looking so hot last
A
time.
D4 is excessive for you. Okay. Just.
I have
Okay,
wizard
Stepping
syndrome.
on a D4 is excessive for you.
If anyone has to take excessive damage, I can take it because I have that huge con bump from that pill that I took.
Yes, for those of you who don't remember, and you guys did see her take this, there was this mysterious red pill that she got from the Citadel, that you all got from the Citadel. And when she popped it into her mouth, Vera got a nice boost in her contemporary, as well as, what was the other thing I told you?
Immunity to poison for 24 hours.
There we go, yes. And of course my notes are downstairs, so if anyone else pops the
Yep.
pill, figure it out in just a minute.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pop mine.
Of course you are, damn
Yeah,
it.
because that has bumped my HP until the effects wear off. My HP max is 82 right now.
Okay, well then, you know what? I have to go get my book. I'll be right back. Anyone who wants to pop the pill, let me know.
Born at the end of the one shot, it was said it didn't apply to HP. But I could be wrong, so we're just gonna go with that.
Double check from the character sheets.
Get all my abilities and stuff back after this short rest.
Nice. I just get barrier back.
Yeah, fighter table.
Apparently, all the spellcasters don't get stuff back.
Yeah.
I think my strength reduction
Okay,
I
of course
got
my child was not asleep. So,
lasts until a long rest, though, which is unfortunate.
okay. So, who wants to take the pill? Sounds so weird to say. Who wants to
Yo.
take the pill?
Mel will hold off for now.
Okay.
I feel like I should if we're getting an HP bump from it.
Here we go. Okay. So is it just Dresscar then?
Maybe.
Okay. Dresscar, go ahead and roll me a d6.
You should do it before the short rest happens, so you can spend hit die to regain those extra HP that you get.
The 2.
2. Okay. Okay, and then roll me another d6 for me, please.
4.
Okay. So your dex
Oh yes.
has, yeah, you of all fucking people. Your dex is increased by 8 for the next 24 hours.
Total, right?
Total, yes. It exceeds 20.
Oh shit.
And you are also immune to being proned.
I have a 27 dexterity right now.
And that is good for 24 hours. So even if you take a long rest, you still have it for 24 hours. Okay.
How do I make this permanent?
You don't. Everything is going to hit you a lot harder if that's the case.
Rockus uses a wish and then
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Everybody take your pill so Brock can say, I hope everybody's stats stay exactly as they are now.
no, exact that would, because that could be reflected as okay, nobody gets an ASI anymore.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Also, my strength is
Ooh.
reduced right now, and I don't want that to stay the way it is.
Well,
Yeah. Nope. Oh, that's right. Nope. Shit. Forgot about that. Yeah.
I assume that is a long rest thing.
That's a
not
long
short
rest thing. Yeah. Yeah. So you still have that. That's right. You were cured of your poison effect, right? It's just your strength that's having that issue.
Yeah, my strength went down from 16 to 14, and my speed went from 16 to 12.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So if no one is doing anything else, you guys are able to take your short rest, and nothing seemed to have bothered you this whole time. And Mercy just kind of curled up next to you guys, just kind of playing in the dirt and the rubble, whatever, just kind of entertaining herself while she's waiting. What would you guys like to do next?
Figure we would check in with Brockus to see kind of what his status is
Okay.
at some point. So, do we get a sense that he's like, okay, Mel's gonna go on the Omni tool and be like, Could you like pound on a wall or something? Wait, that might be bad. Never mind. Wait, I could get things' attention.
Zoro, is Brockus allowed to do what I was discussing with you? Like just bull rushing through the walls because he's tired of mazes?
You can most certainly try.
Yeah, I think like, how long has he been like lost in this maze?
He has been lost in this maze at this point, probably a good 4 hours at this point.
Yeah, he's had enough with it. He's just gonna cheat.
Okay. Go ahead and let's do athletics. Let's see if you can burst through.
And he's gonna have the riot shield up too to give him himself a little extra oomph into the attack.
Okay.
So athletics. That is going to be a 17 athletics.
17? Okay, so you get frustrated and you say, I'm sick of this shit. And you start bracing yourself and going to ram into the side of the wall. And you feel it give a little bit. You do know it's pretty thick, but you were able to make a dent into it. Like you cracked part of the stonework on the side. But unfortunately did not fall.
Round 2.
Okay. This is like the crate all over again on Omega.
Yep.
When you were on the frickin' red sand.
That will be a 22 that time.
22? Okay, you're able to hit it again. And this time you make a few holes through it, but the wall hasn't entirely collapsed just yet, but it's giving away more and more.
Okay.
Do we hear any noise from that where we are?
Make a perception check.
Nope. That's going to be an 11.
11? You don't really hear anything.
I got a 19 on the die, so it's high.
Okay.
20 total.
20? Okay. So you don't necessarily hear any kind of pounding, but you do feel a slight rumble. It's ever so slight, but it's noticeable.
Omni tool. Brockus. I know I said to like thump on the wall or something, but I immediately said that was also a bad idea. Was that you?
Yeah, hold on. I've almost taught it a lesson.
What's a lesson?
Gonna step back a couple more feet this time, bring the shield up, and as he's running, he's gonna activate charge.
Okay.
To just like send himself flying into the wall.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage this time.
That's another 22.
22? Okay, you are able to ram through and completely explode this wall wide open, and you keep running and hit another wall, and you're able to make a nice sizable dent and cracks into it, almost going through the second wall.
On the Omni tool, was that farther or closer from you?
So when you guys heard that, because now that he broke something, you guys were able to hear it, but it sounded a little far off. Just a little.
I think you might be going the wrong direction.
Wait a second. Can you do that the nerd stuff on your Omni tool and like locate where I am compared to where you're at?
Yeah, I think we did that earlier, didn't we?
You
She
guys
turns
did.
to Jamar.
Because Brockus wasn't here for this, you guys were able to do it. You guys were able to see how far away he was, but you weren't able, because you guys don't have the actual map, the layout, you guys are kind of scanning that as you're going. You know where he's located. If I remember correctly, he was about, I think he was like 100, no, was he 50 meters? I think he was about 50 meters away from you guys, just a little down from you. So he's under you guys right now.
I kind of...
We had distance and direction, but we don't know if a hallway that we're taking will actually get us there.
Correct.
Yeah, we don't know paths.
Yes, correct.
So I'll relay that information to Brockus via the Omni tool. And say that's about all we got without having a map of this place.
So am I farther or closer?
Well, you're sort of down and over.
Down.
So-
And, so I need to go up.
Yeah. Up. That'll be a good start.
All right. What's the ceiling look like?
Looks like the same
Uh-oh.
as a wall. It's kind of high up though.
How high?
It's probably like a good, probably a good 20 feet up. Kind of tall ceilings in here.
Got a range of 20 meters on charge. Don't know what that converts to in freedom units here. Google.
Quick, the Canadians. What is it?
Well,
Oh, you
it's,
want us to convert?
65 feet is
2
20
meters
meters.
is 5 feet, right?
Okay,
In
then
this
yeah.
game
Yeah.
conversion.
65.6 feet is 20 meters.
So yes, your charge is well within range. Would you have to jump up though, or is it biotic energy that's allowing you to charge through?
Charge just throws you.
Oh, okay.
Hearing that they're up from me, Rox is gonna look around to see if he can't find any sort of ramp.
Okay. Go ahead and
Or-
make a perception check.
16.
16. You don't see any visible ramp near you. You do remember you went down a ramp, like several meters back, but you're not 100% sure the direction if it's closer or further away from them. But it was a small ramp.
Hmm.
And the rest of the crew knows that he is further ahead of you guys because of your encounters.
So they're behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So you're below and ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Thing is how he probably would want to do this in one go so he can get up to the next level. He's gonna like bend his legs, bring the shield up, and he's gonna activate charge to launch himself up the ceiling, and as he does, he's gonna use biotic bull rush
Oh my god.
to like
It's gonna Captain
empower
America
that
this shit.
just empower that slam.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Either are great. That's gonna be a 13.
Ooh, so you go ahead and you use the charge to run up, and you're able to crack part of the ceiling, but you feel like you were off a little bit. You might have hit a thicker part of the stone maybe, and you weren't able to get much more damage done than that.
Right. Couple steps to the right. Rinse and repeat.
Okay, go ahead and roll again.
That's better. That's 21.
21. Okay, you are able to burst through part of the wall, and it's just big enough for you to kind of grab onto the side. You'll probably have to punch and beat down some more of the stonework to get your whole body through because you're much wider
Yeah.
to get through. But if you were able to, you can grab on to the side and just pull
Okay.
yourself up with the broom.
Yep. Pretty much just hold on, break the stones away, and once it has enough to fit Krogan mass through it, he's just going to pull himself up to the next level.
Okay. And you do see another wall in the direction that you think is back. You're not 100% sure if you're on the right level, but you feel like you don't have much more further to go.
All right. Sees the wall, he's going to break the wall.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Regular roll this time.
17.
17? Okay, just like before, you're able to do a bit of a hole through it, but not quite breaking it open.
But then I can use it to just like begin to like tearing the stones away to get through it.
You
right?
can, yes.
Yep. and that's what he's gonna do.
Okay. So as this is happening, everyone else starts hearing this rumble. I need everyone to make a perception check. For Mel, do it with advantage because you're aware of what's going on.
23 again.
23. Okay.
That did not help.
Oh.
10.
10. What was yours, Athelia?
17.
17. Okay. The other two?
21.
D4.
Oh, okay. So most of you, except Mel, pretty much, you guys are able to hear this pounding, this repeated pounding, and it still feels a little far off, not quite in your vicinity, but you hear it getting a little closer. And then you hear more pounding. And then more pounding. And you guys start to get a little bit closer to the wall and kind of hear what exactly is happening. And as Brockus, you burst through that final wall, everyone looks down and they see the floor that they're on, as well as part of the hallway, starts to slowly crack. And the floor rumbles. And it looks like you have just moments before this ground collapses beneath you.
Oh shit.
No.
I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws right now,
Including me.
including you.
Worry about the integrity of the cavern.
That's fine.
Look,
Oh.
if the cave wasn't a coward, it would have good structural integrity. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, sure.
If the floor collapses after, a bit of some damage, shoddy craftsmanship.
I forgot I
You're
need to
saying the-
roll for mercy.
Are you saying the Protheans had bad craftsmanship?
Yeah.
Oh no. Mercy is flat on her butt, and she actually she starts to kind of like run close to the wall, thinking that might be a safe spot, and then her foot just kind of goes through the floor, but she's able to catch herself as part of the floor collapses beneath her. What about everyone else?
18.
25.
Okay, this is my fault. I should have done this.
This is a you.
That's why I
This is a
usually
me
stay
thing.
silent.
Yep, that's me. Okay, yeah, Vera.
19.
19. Okay. Wow, wrong campaign. I know exactly who you all are. Jamar.
18.
18. Okay. Mel.
6.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Athelia.
9.
Oh God. Brockus.
We don't like this.
17.
We want to go home.
And because you have the most ridiculous fucking decks right now, do I even want to ask? I do. What is it,
97.
Dresscar?
25.
Oh, okay, you rolled
Oh,
low.
you rolled low.
Yeah, that's
Um,
not good. Wow.
Okay, everyone but poor Mercy, Mel, and Athelia. You guys are able to get your footing, and you're able to kind of get out of the way as the room is starting to slowly collapse. Unfortunately, the other three, they're getting stuck and fumbling over as they're trying to scurry and crawl away as more of the floor just kind of falls around them. And you guys have but moments to escape this area or allow yourselves to fall through the floor. So if you guys decide you want to allow yourselves to fall, we will deal with that. If you want to try to run, it's going to be a group effort with a time constraint.
I think Brockus's first priority would probably be Mercy.
Okay?
If
I was-
anything,
yeah.
if anything, trying to get to her to either get her to safety or at least cushion the fall.
Okay.
I was gonna say if I'm falling at the same time as Mercy, Mel would be doing the same, like to try to
I think we
push
all
her
had-
up or
We all had the same idea
car-
to assist Mercy
cuddle
out.
her.
Okay.
So,
So
are
Brockus
they
is
actually
actually not-
falling?
They're not falling yet, but they're on their hands and knees trying to struggle to stay up.
Mm.
And Brockus, you're actually not quite there, but you can hear the rumbling.
Okay.
But the same effect is happening to your area right now. Not as much as them, but it's happening to you as well with the rumbling.
Okay, I use any action I have to try to shove Mercy to safety.
Okay.
I will attempt to continue to shove her.
Okay.
So she shoves both of us.
Okay, with the group effort, she's very light. You don't even have to do a roll. You are able to kind of push her towards the side where the floor is just a bit more stable at the moment while you guys try to hang on for yourselves. What is everyone else doing?
Well, if I don't see the group, I think I'm just running away from the collapsing floor.
Okay.
Let's see here. Can I carry Mercy easily enough?
You can, yeah. She's light.
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab her and hope that my new massive boost to Dex helps me get her through this.
Okay, so are you guys running, are you running towards where the next area is where you're supposed to go? Or are you running back?
Sounds like everyone's running, right?
That's what it
think
sounds
me
like.
and think we're still on the floor, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because
Yeah, the
we
ground
used our
hasn't
action to
collapsed
help
yet.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Vera is running to the next area because she doesn't want to put any additional weight on the collapsing floor. So
Okay. Jamar? Who's muted?
I would like to get away from the crumbling floor. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to do that I can do that can help, though.
It's fair.
Yeah, I'm just
We
going
die
to
together.
listen. I'm willing to get down the safer way after this problem solves itself. Who all looks like they're going to fall?
Right now, Athelia and Mel.
I will send Wheatley over to be basically hover within grabbing range of Athelia.
Okay.
Hopefully as a maybe breaking her fall if she falls.
Okay. What is Wheatley's strength? Or does it say how much he can carry?
It's 10. Yeah, I know he can't physically carry at that point, I don't think. I need a player's handbook for D&D would work in this case. Here's the push, pull, carry stats.
Or even if you know just his strength stat, that could be useful. for them.
11. It's not negative, is the thing. So
Yeah, some of my drones are pretty powerful. Or I mean, stronger.
Strong, yeah.
My defense drone is like 15 strength.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You strong boy.
So right now we have 2 people on their hands and knees, 3 people trying to get out, but one of them is sending their drone to help Athelia. And Athelia, how much do you weigh? I know I should never ask a lady her weight, but
150 pounds?
okay.
Put down 155.
Okay.
Score
So
multiplied by 15, so Wheatley can do 155 as a full carry.
oh shit. Okay. Wow. Okay. So
Strength
The
score
irony.
multiplied by 15, and he has a strength of 11.
okay. So Athelia, you reach out to grab Wheatley as he kind of hovers in your area, and there's a bit of a jolt at first as you grab onto him, and you think you're gonna fall with him, but he manages to just get you up slowly, as part of the floor starts to continue to crumble beneath you and just carry you, a bit slow, but carrying you towards his master.
This is embarrassing.
And then
You hear
Actually, wait, Wheatley, if you can keep me nearby, I can at least cushion anyone's fall if they do slip.
you hear Wheatley's poor little hover thrusters going full burn.
his whirling is just like just,
It's that unhappy sound of like turbines going at full tilt, and you're doing this.
The sound of a PS4 trying to play a next gen game.
oh Jesus.
Yep, exactly. That horrifying sound where you know it's
You're just expecting it to lift off the desk at any moment.
Oh God, no. I need everyone to make one more dexterity saving throw. Actually, Athelia, you don't have to because you're being hovered right now.
Yeah. I'm trying to convince Jamar and Wheatley to keep me nearby Mel while we hover.
Okay.
Am I at a disadvantage or anything since I'm
You're not
already...
at disadvantage right
Okay.
now.
not great. That's an 11.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, don't you also have jump jets?
I do, yeah. I just didn't know if I could use them right now
You can use them anytime you want.
in this moment.
You totally could if you wanted to.
Well, I got, for my dex save, I did pretty good. I got a 21.
Perfect. Okay, you're able to find your footing, so to speak, and get onto a point to where you're comfortable and you start booking it towards the rest of your group.
Okay.
Vera, what did you get?
Well, I think the sound of Wheatley's revving motors gave me PTSD flashbacks to the
Oh.
sound of a Gatling laser winding up. I rolled a 9.
Oh no. Okay. What did you get, Brockus?
I got one better. I got a 10.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. And Drescar.
26.
26. Okay. So most of you are able to make it towards the end where the rumbling is a lot less. However, Brockus, you're starting to lose more of your footing as now the cracks in the floor start to widen, as well as Vera, you just miss your step and stumble and you quickly grab onto the side before you fall through the ground. Go ahead and give me a give me an athletics check.
Athletics. I can do athletics. I can absolutely do athletics. That is a nat 20 for 25.
Nice. Okay, so at the very last moment, you feeling your PTSD, you're just like, okay, get a grip. It's not what you think it is. You're able to grab really quickly and hoist yourself up really fast and grab the ledge as you're able to continue forward. And as the ground starts to collapse fully, you guys look back and you see you're in a nice, safer area in a hallway, and you look over as several parts of this area are just encaved in. And Brockus, you are able to see bits and pieces around you that have fallen, and you see above you parts of the ceiling crumbling down around you, and you dodge out of the way. And I need you to make one more dexterity saving throw.
I almost thought you said, I thought you were going to say acrobatics. I'm like, yeah, because, you know, my giant frame's doing a backflip.
Well, we didn't know that you'd be a doctor either, but here you are.
This is like the meme of I'm a genius. Oh no.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, yeah, you're able to dodge out of the way before giant stones start to fall on top of you. And you look up and you see that there's just destruction pretty much all around you. And you are able to hear what sounds like running footsteps down the hall and around the corner from you. And it's kind of in the area where it's collapsing, but it's still got some structure that you could run across it as long as you're careful to reach those footsteps.
How far is this danger path? Like
This
how
danger path it's
far
about
across?
a good 40 feet. Oh, across it's about
Like for me to get across it, how many feet would I have to be going across?
so it's 40 feet total, but it's bits and pieces. You don't have to run and jump. It's just you have to avoid the spots in the floor. You could
Okay,
make it across.
Can I use charge just to get across the 40 feet?
You could, yes.
Yeah. So he's just gonna run and he's just gonna leap and use charge to get across the danger parts.
Okay. And then the other crew, you guys hear a sound rushing towards you from around the corner.
I ready my rifle.
Okay.
Fire blindly. Throw all grenades down hallway.
I set up a whole bunch of trip mines.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cast throw on the first thing I see that comes around the corner to knock it back.
And Mercy starts like patting on Dresscar, just like, are we okay? Are we safe?
I think so for now.
Okay. What was that?
I'm not entirely certain.
Your father, dear.
Oh yes, blame me.
I think
Daddy
we will,
blew
actually.
a hole in the floor?
Yes, I think so.
Well, where is he then? Should we go down in the floor?
I don't think so. I think he'll find us. Although, and Mel messages Brockus, maybe not so much that anymore.
So much what?
Ashing.
And you guys hear Brockus's voice down the corridor a bit. Like an echo.
Oh, hey, Brockus. Mel will just call out loud.
Yeah, I kind of like keep running and peeking like over the riot shield.
Sounds over here.
Daddy!
Oh,
Daddy!
good. And by the way, I only broke 2 walls and a floor.
Well,
Or
it almost.
ceiling/floor. I had to get up a floor and I couldn't find a pathway. So I made that.
Yeah.
Apparently that was all it took.
Nearly broke our necks in the process. But
My bad. I thought Rothy and Ruin would, have a bit more structural capacity than that, but I was wrong.
I don't think they had Krogan back then.
By the way, Daddy, you'll be so proud of me. And she holds up this giant claw in her hand. I gotta kill. By myself. By myself.
Can I tell by like what this claw looks like, what it belonged to?
Yeah, you've encountered them a handful of times. That I can just give it to you. It looks like the claw, one of the front claws of the creatures that release the toxins that has the no jaw.
Mm-hmm. That's my girl. He's gonna walk over and he's not gonna full force it, but he's gonna give her a headbutt.
Yeah. There's still some like skin and stuff on it, so we'll have to do your melting thing later. But I got a claw. Vera helps me.
Oh yeah, we can get the vat working once we're on the ship.
Okay. I'm so excited. We fought
Yo.
a big worm.
Fought a big worm.
A big worm.
How big of a?
Huge.
It was quite massive.
Like huge. Maybe
Was it
bigger
a
than the
thre-
ship.
Was it a thresher maw?
I don't know.
Probably,
Was it?
Probably the predecessor to the modern Flesher Maw.
It was scary enough.
That I didn't get to fight it,
It almost ate Athelia.
but I'm proud of all of you for killing it.
I
Yeah,
had a
that's-
plan. It wasn't going to be able to eat me.
Oh,
You're
that's
gonna throw
right.
grenades down its mouth.
No.
The cleats of magnitude, I was going to turn those on, which is basically a
So it's just like.
a movable rod on my feet.
Yeah, it was freaky. I actually don't ever want to encounter that thing again. It was really scary.
I sort of want to so I can fight one, but
Okay, just don't bring me along. I don't want to be near that thing again.
We'd show you the body, but it kind of fell down a very large hole.
Oh yeah.
you got trophies though, right?
No, we were busy running for our lives.
Well, part about fell down a very, very
The
large
floor
hole.
was in the middle
Not
of
good.
collapsing.
Well, that's sad.
That seems to be a running theme in this place. Everything collapses. Or holes.
Yeah, whoever built it wasn't very good at it.
Or maybe it's exactly what they wanted.
Well,
to
that's tricksy.
collapse.
Under the
Latch
right
on intruders.
circumstances, under the right triggers, yes.
Yes.
And
I don't know
now
what's
for the,
up with people in traps.
the
so
bad
boring.
news. We found one of the scientists
Let me guess, dead.
dead.
Very, very dead.
Dead from
Mm.
Well, we suspect from what we found on the body that it was possibly those creatures that shoot poison or acid or whatever it was from their selves. But the body itself was toxic to the touch, so we didn't examine it too closely. We did mark it so we can retrieve it later, though.
Apparently, we're putting it in a tube.
It's just for transportation and storage.
well, since I've been lost in a maze, what's the plan?
Well, our way back out, as mentioned, is now a giant hole, so we're gonna press forward.
Then the tube.
And then the tube, yes, when we're done. And hopefully find an alternative exit.
I can make one.
I don't
Really good at
think
making holes.
we want you to do that. Brockus, you know I'm a
Refrain from
demolitions
that for now.
expert, right? I can do controlled explosions, so that doesn't happen again.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at demolitions myself. 3 holes almost brought an entire section down.
On top of us.
Poor Kaiser.
Right.
Yeah, we almost fell. Twice. In like an hour. I'm done with holes. I'm also just tired. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Did you happen to see a Omni tool on the corpse?
I don't remember, DM. Did we see an Omni tool? I know we found some records. of
Yes,
the
so-
scientist.
Omni tools are kind of part of you. If I remember correctly, they're kind of like an implant, or
Yeah, like
you
an
always have
implant
your
thing.
Omni tool.
Yeah.
So I cannot remember if you guys actually investigated the Omni tool, but they would have had an Omni tool on them. Yes.
I
I
did
do-
not, which is my bad.
I do remember pulling some records that identified
Yes.
the body as the human scientist.
Yes.
I wonder if we go back to it, maybe we can use its Omni tool to ping the location of the
That-
other scientists. Kind of like what
That
you did
would
with me.
involve getting to it, and that's a bit of a problem.
I was really far back.
And
And
there's
we
a
can
large
die.
Kind of
hole.
collapsed.
Oh, in the holes. Yeah. Did you see a way out where you were, Daddy?
No, I had to make one.
Oh. Well, if we walk back far enough? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how many levels are on here.
But there's really only one way forward right now, so why don't we just press on? As mentioned, we've marked the location of the body, so we can find it again relatively easily if we need to.
For now, I feel we have only really 2 options: either move forward or rest and then move forward. But either way, moving forward.
I'm
At
quite
least we have everyone now.
Mm-hmm.
This is
I'm-
true.
quite concerned for the safety of the other scientists, assuming any of them still live. I
I
think
don't
we should-
doubt anyone's alive here. With all these
Well-
monsters and whatnot.
We've managed to survive so far. Maybe
Mm.
some of the scientists had combat proficiency.
Alright, well, if you want to try to save people, we probably shouldn't stop then.
Why are you making a face?
because I want to go back to the ship.
But we're not in the jungle anymore.
Not much better.
Technically,
what she
we
said.
are. We're just under the jungle now.
Well, I mean, like, there's no trees and, like, leaves and stuff and branches.
But there's things like Thresham or whatever's, or babies or whatever that thing was, and there's those other things, and there's caverns falling on us and under us, and in general, it's just very unpleasant.
Look on the bright side.
Yeah.
If another one of those things existed, it would have already been coming after us with the amount of noise I made.
That's not better.
Oh, that's
No.
scary.
Ah,
So maybe it's just farther away and on its way here.
And on that note, we should actually be moving.
let's just get this over with.
Yeah, can you carry me, Daddy?
Well, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And he's just gonna put her on his back,
Okay.
bring the shield up, and just continue down the hall.
Okay.
Not charging though.
Okay.
Just moving.
Okay. So who's leading the group right now? Would it be Brockus?
I'll do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he's not leading, he's gonna be up in the front with whoever is.
Okay. Okay, so since Dreskar, you're gonna kind of take charge, go ahead and do. For this, I guess it'd be more of a Yeah, let's do a survival check.
Natural 20 for 22.
Fuck you. Okay. Sorry.
You
You
can
and
come
your
see if you
dice.
want.
Yeah, I don't want to. Shush. So, it's like Dreskar's been here before or something, and he is able to lead you guys. And you guys are kind of just tired, and it's been a very long day for what it feels like, even though you guys can't really tell what time of day it is right now. But despite never being here before, Dreskar's doing a really good job making sure you guys turn around the right corridors, making sure that there's nothing around, and because of the rubble, it looks like it kind of affected different parts of the temple as well, but he's able to guide you guys perfectly around all those obstacles until you get to the very end of this one corridor with these very large double doors in front. And they are currently closed.
Check for traps or anything on the path up to the door and on the door itself.
Okay. If you're doing the path up, then you're probably gonna have to do 2 separate checks. So give me 2 investigations.
Sure. Okay, so that's going to be, the first one is going to be an 18, and then the second one's going to be a 21.
Okay. So there's no traps leading up to the door. However, you do notice that there is a couple of pressure plates that seem to stick out a little bit to you, and you go to investigate, and you notice them. They're right in front of the door where the handles are.
I will point them out and say, nobody step on those, please. And then is the door locked?
The door is not locked.
So before we open the door, everybody ready for what might be behind this?
No particularly, but why not?
Mel just kind of backs up a little bit.
Okay.
Brock is gonna position himself to where he's like in between Dreskar and the group, just with like the shield up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take cover behind Brockus with my rifle kind of over his shoulder.
Okay. He's gonna get tinnitus at this point.
Yeah, I have a feeling that like she's on one side, Mercy's on the other with her gun. Just like 2 shots are gonna ring out and he's just deaf.
Mop. This is not the first time Vera's done this to you either, so.
You're a Krogan. You can take it.
This is just the tinnitus tactic right here.
Yep. What was that dress card?
So I will hold one of the doors open, making sure not to step on the plate.
Okay.
Do I notice if the door swings, will it hit the plate?
No, the plates are part.
Okay.
It looks like it's blending in with the floor.
Okay. So, yeah. I'll open one of the doors.
Okay. And the doors do swing out towards you. And you open up one of the doors and you look inside it. It looks like a very large room. The ceiling is very tall. It has multiple pillars lining up on the side. You can see there is a little bit of a platform that takes some stairs going up top, but this is such a tall place that you can actually see over them, where you see another set of steps that go up on almost a large platform. Almost looks like an altar. And you notice that it's a very long room as well. So from where you are right now, that is as far as you can see.
Okay. Check for any traps on the other side of the door.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another investigation. Rogue 101. Check
That
everything.
is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. It looks like that there is the same pressure plates, almost identical to the other side as well.
I will very quietly point to those two, or to those pressure plates, and make sure nobody goes to step on them.
Okay.
Gonna switch to thermal vision and start moving in stealthily.
Okay. Is anyone else going with him?
Yeah, I'm following. Like I'm giving him a safe distance.
Okay.
I'm probably keeping about like 15, 20 feet away from us.
Okay.
Since he's like scanning the room, making sure and pointing out like all the pressure plates and the trip mines and stuff. He's gonna be very careful moving in.
Okay.
I'll
And everyone
be
else?
keeping pace with Brockus.
Okay.
We'll do checks
Along the way.
periodically
Okay.
for traps.
Okay. And what are the other three doing?
Wheatley is going to be back in backpack mode with me. I will
Okay.
probably hover somewhere near the middle.
Okay.
Hanging back.
As in back of the group or hanging back outside those doors?
Back of the group.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the group.
Okay.
With Mel. We're probably both just sitting there grumbling.
Yep. Grumbling
Bitching to each other about this whole thing.
quietly, just giving each other looks of like, guns at the ready.
You guys were made for each other. My God. Okay. So you guys are able to slowly go in. Dreskar, you're making some checks here and there, just kind of slowly inching forward ahead of the group, checking everything. And as you get on top of the first set of steps, you can see much more of this room, and it seems almost bare. There's not a lot in here. There's definitely some debris here and there. You notice the Prothean technology that you have seen before in the past kind of lined up a little bit here and there. Some had some overgrown on it with some branches and dirt and even debris. Some of them are broken because of the debris, just kind of scattered throughout. And you notice alongside with the pillars are a bunch of statues as well. And they just look like large warriors almost. And some of them even have beasts for faces. And as you look over towards the end of this area, you start to notice there are a couple of machines that are on at the end that are actually glowing. There's a faint light emitting from them, letting you know that they are turned on. And you see a handful of something moving over in that area, but unless you get closer, it's kind of shadowed right now. There's not a lot of light in this room. And because you have thermal vision on, you do notice that there are 3 creatures at the other end. One of them is on the ground and 2 of them looks to be standing.
Okay. How far away is this?
This is about. It's probably like a good 120 feet.
And I'm sorry, the machines that are on two opposite sides, or they're both
You
at
see
the same end?
machines or you see machines knowing the Prothean technology along the sides kind of scattered, but the ones that are actually on are towards the end, and it's emitting a soft enough light that you can see some figures over there even without your thermal vision. But that seems to be really the only light source in this area.
But they're both in the same direction.
Yes,
Okay. And how far away again?
about 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay. I'm gonna turn around to the group and very, very quietly. I think. Well, there's definitely some creatures over there. I can't tell what just yet, but there's machines that are on. I think what I can do is scout ahead and come back and let you know what the situation is. Since some of us tend to have trouble sneaking up on people.
So if any of them have weapons.
I have no idea yet. It's too far for me to make out. But I can go invisible and scout on ahead and come back and let you guys know what I see.
All right. Be careful. Signal us if anything goes wrong. And I'm gonna swap from my assault rifle to my sniper rifle.
Please do not use me as a bipod with your sniper rifle.
Too late.
I don't think any
It's
eardrum
terrible.
can withstand that amount of noise.
That's just terrible. Okay, so go ahead and make a stealth for me. With
Alright.
advantage because you tactical cloaked. I can't even imagine how high this might be.
34?
Well, you know, if someone was going to get the dex boost, it had to have been him.
If you rolled a 1, what would it be?
You don't know.
If I rolled a 1, it would be 15.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez. That's wow. That's not even gonna go there. That's some. Anyway.
Proficient, expertise, and
Yeah.
a plus
Drugs.
8.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Okay. So how close do you want to get?
I want to get close enough to where I can see detail, figure out what and if who these people are, if they're armed, if they're under duress.
Okay. Go ahead. So you're gonna get pretty close. Go ahead and make a perception check because again, it's still kind of dark in here.
19?
19? Okay. So you get a little bit closer and you notice the outlines of. You're able to see some of the outlines. One of them looks like a hooded figure. Shorter compared to the other two. The other two are very small, and as you get closer, you can see in your thermal vision the outlines a lot better. And you notice that two of them seem to appear to be Solarian. But the other one is a cloaked figure. Can't quite see who it is yet. And as you get a little bit closer, you notice that there is some thermal imaging on the floor around one of the Solarians that are sitting down.
I'm going to switch my infrared vision to dark vision.
Okay.
So that won't let me see color, but it'll let me see a little bit more actual detail instead of, just heat patterns.
Okay, when you switch back over, you do see that they are armed, but all you can really see are maybe some pistols.
And the one on the ground?
The one has a pistol on their hip.
I'm looking for anatomy of this person because I know we're looking for a Quarian.
The one on the floor is a Solarian, and one is a cloaked figure, and one is another Solarian.
Okay.
So you do not know right now.
Okay. So no backwards knees or anything like that.
Not that you can tell.
Okay. The Solarians have that too, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Solarians and Koreans and Quarians all. Okay. I'm gonna make my way back to the group.
Okay.
There's at least 2 Solarians over there. One hooded figure, can't quite tell what they are. Blah 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 blah. Everything.
And you guys kind of jump a little bit as this voice comes out of nowhere.
Right, he was invisible. Warn us next time. I almost shot.
Right. Seriously.
Warn you with the voice that comes out of nowhere, which is what caused you to jump anyways.
Fair enough, I suppose. You said 2 Solarians. That's
At least.
probably
one
the
on the floor.
scientists, then. It was a team of 4, a human, 2 Solarians, and a Quarian.
Yes.
And what was the body back there?
Human.
A Solarian.
The dead one was a human.
Oh.
Oh. Guess that would make sense then.
But the report was that they were under duress and being brought here by an unknown figure.
Yes.
I don't know where that is. And these are armed.
Well, you don't really expect scientists to go into the unknown with nothing.
I do if they're being told to do so against their will.
Yes, we didn't learn whether or not the person or creature that forced them to come here came with them or just sent them by themselves. Never got that far into it.
A fair point.
So it's worth, I think, going forward, expecting there to be somebody else around here.
Or possibly some resistance from them.
Or that, yes.
We don't actually know if they are, they just fit the bill.
Yes.
Well, let's go introduce ourselves.
I think I will remain unseen, as it were.
Okay. Your tactical cloak lasts for a minute, though, doesn't it?
Right, but I have other means of stealthing.
Okay, I was just saying you're probably at the tail end of it, so you guys start to see a shimmer. Looks almost like a holographic shimmer as you see Dreskar come back into view. Okay, so did you want to stealth up there then? Or did you all just want to walk up?
I want to stealth to a position where, preferably someplace close to them, but not, I mean, without like a complete visual of what this looks like, it's hard to tell. Like, are there pillars or anything that I could be hiding behind?
There are some pillars along the way with those large statues that you could hide behind, so you would definitely need to give me another stealth roll, just not with advantage this time.
Yep.
And then anyone else who
That's
wants
what
to
I'm
follow
thinking.
suit can. Otherwise, let me know what y'all want to do.
How close could I possibly get it using those pillars as cover?
If you use the pillars as cover, if you use the absolute last pillar, you're still about roughly 30 feet away.
That's good enough for me.
Okay.
So we're gonna
that's the
talk to
end
them,
goal.
right? That's the plan.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I think we should go in there, weapons down, the assumption that they're not just going to start shooting us.
And then why'd you get Dreskar?
It's gonna be a 27.
Yeah, you think you're pretty well hidden behind this pillar leading up, and you're very light on your feet as you get up to that final pillar.
Kid, why don't you hang with the people in the back? That way, if somebody's opening fire, I don't have to worry about, you get hit on me.
Okay. Do you need me to hide behind them, or do you need me to hide behind, like, something else?
Too close.
Okay.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, you got a gun.
Okay.
She's gonna look back at Athelia and Mel.
I take it you guys are staying here?
I mean, I can try talking.
Okay.
I look unassuming. I'm not in as much armor as you all.
Yeah, it might be better to have somebody with a more friendly demeanor going up and saying hi. They see me taking the lead up front, they're more than likely just going to start shooting.
Yeah.
Krogans. People always shoot them and ask questions later.
All right.
I'm good at carrying on conversations with people as well. So,
Want to come?
yeah.
I mean, I could just do what Dresscar's doing and kind of like hop pillars if everyone else wants to go up, and that way I'm at least hidden.
And you still have my little hoodie thing too, so you can use that.
Yeah,
Stay
I do.
hidden. Okay?
Okay.
Don't let them know you're here.
Okay.
All right. I'm going in.
Okay.
I'm going with you.
We'll be behind you, but it's best that you take point.
Oh, how the tables have turned. The two in the back or two in the front.
Look, they see the Turian or the Krogan walking up on them. That could lead to a firefight.
Not my fault that charisma's my one good stat.
Okay. So you guys are able to walk forward. And are you guys just being stealthy at all, or you guys are just kind of walking, like, making yourselves known?
Mel's gonna be like, "Hello, anybody not scary in there up ahead? Just want to say hi. We were sent to look for some scientists. Hello, anybody there? Anyone alive? We're here to rescue."
And as soon as you shout that out, as you're getting closer, Dresscar, since you're already the closest at the moment, you notice all three of these figures look over at the direction of the voice, and they immediately hide.
I see where they hide, right?
You do, yes. You see them hiding behind the computer consoles and stuff of the equipment up there.
Okay, Mel will go into that room, I guess, and be like, "Hello, oh look, computer stuff. Great, a sign of life. They must be here somewhere. Wonderful. That's just, oh, I'm so happy to have found something that's not some creepy cave stuff.
Or the jungle.
In the jungle, I know, I hate the jungle, right? It's just awful.
And you
It's just
suddenly
awful.
see a Solarian around the corner going like, "Shh, what are you doing? Get down, stop shouting, now, stop it,
I'm sorry,
stop
okay,
it, get down,
okay.
get down."
I'm getting down, So why are we getting down?
What on?
Did they find you?
Did who find us?
Who?
Was anything
What?
following you?
I mean, there were some things, but we kind of killed them. They were like
What
these
things?
with claws and lots of poison, and then one very large worm.
Yeah.
Anything else following you?
Who?
I don't think you have to worry about them following us. I kind of caved everything in behind us.
Don't worry about him, he's with us.
Why are you here? What is going on?
I've got a Krogan and a Turian back there.
Well, tell
And a
them to get down.
Solarian.
Tell them to get down.
Tell them to get down?
Get down and hide.
What are
Okay.
we hiding from?
What are we hiding from? Yeah, be useful.
They're watching us right now.
We can't hear you,
Can't hear you.
Zoro.
Damn it! Can you hear right
Nope.
now?
No.
Fuck.
Nope.
We can't hear
What?
you.
What's happening? Okay.
Just say the guy whispers.
It's
Just
creepier. It's
stage
creepier
whisper.
when I whisper it, though. God.
But your
Mike-
noise
Sorry.
gate is not allowing you to do it.
Everyone else can hear me, apparently. No, I'll
Yeah,
stage
Shaq
whisper
can
it
hear
then.
you, but apparently we can't.
I will stage whisper it then, even though it's slightly less creepy. But sure, it's like, they're watching.
Who is watching?
Don't want to say. Just get down and hide.
Well, if you say, then we can take care of it for you.
I don't
My
know
friends
what
are
you're
right
capable of.
good at it.
I don't even know why you're here. Why are you here?
To save you.
Why? Word was sent out of our missing ship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who sent you? Who are you?
Spectre.
Which
Which
one?
Arissa.
I was like, bitch, if you don't remember.
I know.
You had to work hard for that one.
Well, I almost said Athelia, and I'm like, wrong. Sorry.
Different
That's why I
A.
started
That's
doing
my
it.
girl.
Different A. Different Asari, different A.
Arissa.
Spectre, Arissa sent you.
Yes, yes.
And as soon as he says that out loud, you see the hooded figure kind of pull back part of the cloak, and you see what looks like a glass mask in the front with a respirator in the front. And most of you recognize this, and actually even Mel, because you saw them very far and few between, but what you see before you is a Quarian, a female Quarian. And she's just like, Spectre Arissa sent you.
That's what I said. Yeah. Did I? Am I not being clear? Sorry. Yes, the Spectre sent us. We're here to rescue you.
Does
Do
that
you
mean
want
you
to
are
be
capable?
here?
Yes and no. It's for scientific curiosity I want to be here, but this is against our will in a very dangerous place.
Who's holding you here?
Some creature, I do not know, but it left a few days ago and left its guards here to watch us. If it knows that you are here, they will attack and they will kill.
Okay, well, we've already
Would
killed
it
a lot.
kinda
The way is
obvious?
clear.
Yeah.
They are
I mean,
in
minus
this
the
room
giant hole
right
in the
now.
floor.
They are in this room right now.
Where?
They're invisible?
They're not invisible. They make themselves known when they want to be.
Hearing
Hey, guys.
that, I switch to thermal vision and I start scanning the room, up, down, corners, everything. I'm trying to see
Okay.
if there's something here.
I
Do a
messaged
perception check.
Jessica on the Omni tool. Hey, do your thing and let us know where they are.
What do your predator eyes see?
Look with your special eyes.
And Mel and she's typing without looking, just staring straight at the Quarian and the Solarians and being like, "It's okay, we'll handle it."
If the Spectre sent you, you must be capable enough to get us out, but it's very dangerous.
Are
Just
there
stay
any
down.
Prothean writings on the wall in this chamber?
In this chamber, you do, but a lot of it seems kind of gibberish to you. It seems like it was at the beginning where it's a lot of words. Like, you can read the words, but the words don't make sense to you, and it's not written in common tongue. So kind of like what Mercy pointed out before, where she can read the words, but it's probably more Prothean. It's more of the Prothean language that they spoke. So it's probably their word for something else entirely. You're not entirely sure what it is, but you can read it. It just doesn't make sense to you. But you do see off to the side little bits and pieces of writing that talk a little bit more about the creatures in the temples, becoming one with the beasts. And then you recognize another word, and you see that Vargoth word again. But that's all you can really read.
Did any of you?
So for perception,
Okay.
rolled a 19 on the die for 27.
Oh, so low. You don't pick up anything up on your thermal.
Okay.
The writings on the wall are talking about that Vargoth thing again. Did that corpse have anything in the notes about that?
You can read it? How? How's that even possible?
It's a long story.
Yeah,
Very long story.
I can read Prothean. So can my
Me
kid.
too.
Don't ask. It'll just confuse you further.
I mean, as far as we're aware, he came into contact with some Prothean tech, and now he can read Prothean.
Okay, maybe it's a shorter story than I thought.
Yeah.
I have more questions, but for now,
it's not.
that's not the time.
Do you
If
have
you
somewhere
are-
you can hide? We can draw them out and take care of them.
We are not permitted to leave this platform. This is where we have stayed for the last several days.
What are they doing with you? What do they want you to do?
They want us to research. They want us to find ways to create this perfect being.
That's not good.
This
Mel's gonna go over, since she's kind
Yeah.
of nearby them, she's gonna look at the computer and start looking over their She just doesn't even ask. She just starts typing.
Okay.
And looking at trying to pull up what they've been working on, what they're researching.
So you
Well,
see what?
I'm going to message the group back that if there are other entities in this room, they cannot be seen by conventional means.
Mel, shit. Type.
Panic face.
Yeah, panic face. Mel, type.
I'm gonna break my cover, I'm sure, to some guests from the Solarians and Quarian, but paid them no mind. And is the only entrance to this room the one we came through?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go to that doorway, and I'm going to try to peer out to see if these guardians are out there.
Okay. Go ahead and make another perception.
24.
Nothing that you can pick up.
Yeah, I'll just walk over to Mel at the computer. I'm not seeing anything, and I check thermal, infrared, everything.
What can you tell us about this perfect being?
That is what we are researching. This creature, this one that forced us here, is trying to get this perfect being. He knows that we have studied some Prothean technology and this temple before in the past, and we are still understanding it. It is still very old, yet very sophisticated. We are still taking pictures and trying to translate everything. But this will take probably years of work, and he is demanding it to be done as soon as possible. He's asking the impossible.
Who's he?
Yeah, what does he look like?
This creature, this bitch. Keep walking.
This bitch. I got
Keep
it.
walking. The downside of being in the same room. Doesn't matter. When I have my notes up on a separate screen. Don't cheat. So, this creature is taller than any being that I've stood up against. It looks like a man, but it's not a man, and it looks deformed. It's very hard to describe, but it's a creature we've never seen before, but intelligent and powerful.
Does it have like sharp teeth, any horns, any scales? Like, I need details.
It looked like skin, but it seemed torn and tattered, but it kept itself hidden in this large cloak, so I was only able to see bits and pieces of it.
Huh.
But it was terrifying what I could see.
I'm gonna bring up on my Omni tool an image of the Turian, or formerly Turian, creatures that we fought on that last planet that we were on.
Okay.
Does it resemble these in any way? And show it to them.
No, not at all. What are those?
Story for another time.
Mel flips up her sketch pad, quickly draws a little mummy.
I mean, it sounds like if you're
Just wants to make sure. It's not this, is it?
Why'd you draw an injured person?
Okay, good. Just checking. It's been a weird couple days.
What is that?
A mummy. Never
A
mind.
what?
Never mind. It's just this whole thing's like a bad movie from home, so sorry, just ruling it out.
The more you talk about it, the more I want to see these bad movies from home.
I don't mean
Oh,
to
we'll have a
interrupt,
movie
but
night
if we're going
later.
to leave, let's leave now.
Sorry,
Before those
sorry.
creatures
That's
come.
what
On track.
I was going to say. Either we can leave now and it will lure them out, or we can get maybe into the hallway where we can funnel them, or
They probably
can
already
get them
know
out.
that you're here. They're probably just biding their time.
we weren't exactly silent on the way in.
Yeah.
Side eyes, Brockus.
Exactly. They're biding their time. They know.
Oh, they're scared of us.
What's the fastest way out of here?
The way you came in, this is the only way out.
We'll have to get around that big hole, but
That's
we can do it.
not what I was hoping.
There's
to
a
hear.
hole? I don't remember a hole.
There's
Well-
now.
I made multiple holes through the walls, caused the floor to cave in.
We'll
How
And
would
they
you
actually-
do
fought
that?
some giant worm thing.
Yeah, this big hole where the worm thing was.
There was a worm creature. What
It's
have
dead.
you encountered?
Like a little thresher maw.
A little large thresher maw-ish thing. It was
It's
quite large.
Yeah, it was big, but not like.
as long as you can
Try
get
it.
us
Anyways.
out of here, that's all that matters. I don't remember seeing one of those creatures, but if you are capable to get here, then you and Spectre Arissa has faith in you. Then please escort us out, but we need help. Our friend here,
And she gestures over to the Solarian that's been sitting this whole time, and you can see that on his leg looks like this large wound that has been poorly tied together, and it looks like some healing was trying to be done to it, but it looks like too much damage has been done to do proper healing.
Oh, I'm gonna go after that's pointed out. Mel's gonna go take a look and
Okay.
see how bad it is.
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Nat 20.
Oh, fire.
Nice.
Okay, what's the total?
Oh,
I would have laughed if you were like nat 20.
24.
24
Medicine.
okay. So you look at it and you peel back some of the bindings on it, and you notice that it's oozing. You notice that he's got a bad infection, and it looks like that it is it almost looks like an animal tear. You're not sure, maybe claws. They're very jagged. It looks very different from the tooth marks that you saw over on Rachel's body. Completely different. But it seems to be just oozing this strange red material from it, and it's not blood. You know for a fact with that, especially that nat 20, that is not blood, just something else mixed in with this infection that is allowing it to not heal properly.
What did this?
the creature did this to me. I tried to run, tried to get for help. Creature did this to me as a warning so I could stay.
Have you tried Metagel? Does that help at all?
We only had a couple packs.
Right, well.
Took the edge off, that's it. Nothing else.
We'll need to get you to a proper medical center, I think. Based on what I saw, would another med gel make any difference at this point, or does he need like proper
He's
treatment?
gonna need some proper treatment.
Yeah. Okay.
Metagel would probably be like a Tylenol for him at this point.
Okay. Did I get a sense with my roll on if his life is being threatened right now, or is he just in pain and use of the leg is damaged? Like, did I get a sense of if the poison is spreading, or like do we need to amputate or something? Basically,
With
is what
that
I'm
roll,
trying to sense.
it's unknown substance that is coming out of it, and without knowing what that creature is, you're not entirely sure. But with this infection, if he doesn't get help soon, they may have to amputate the leg. You don't necessarily think his life is in danger yet, but if it goes untreated, there's a good chance it could.
We need to get this man to a proper center, or he's gonna lose his leg.
Is he able to walk at all?
Probably
Can't
not
walk.
easily.
Haven't been able to. Not for days.
That might make getting over those pits a bit difficult.
We'll have to do a pulley something, or with ropes, or
I-
some zip line. I don't know.
I got him. I'll just put him on my shoulder and charge across like I did on the way here.
It's quite a
you-
large hole.
Carry someone when you do that.
Don't see why not.
I'm actually curious, how big was that pit? Did I delete the pit? No, I did not delete the pit. No, I did. Okay, thank God.
I want to say it was like 60 feet or so across.
It is 80 feet across.
80 feet, yeah. Okay.
So, charge, fall a little, charge up.
Sure, let's do that.
I think rope is probably needed here. Ingenuity is needed here.
I mean, there's
You have
the,
two engineers. We can figure out something.
there's always the riot shield we can use as a sled to carry up to drag him. So he doesn't have to
Well,
That's a
walk.
good idea.
I can carry him until we get to the pits.
Well, it's probably best you stay hands-free, ready to
In
go.
case-
I just
This
sling him
thing
over my
comes out.
shoulder. Just
Okay, and
carry
what
him
if-
like I carry any other corpse.
And when we're
Whatever-
No
attacked,
offense.
Whatever we decide to do, we need to think fast because all this talking is just averting more eyes to us.
Okay, we should put him on the shield so he doesn't get jostled around so much on your back, okay?
But dragging the shield is going to make noise.
We
It's
already make a
metal.
lot of noise.
Not to mention that removes cover from the front.
All right. Do it your way.
To be honest, when we heard all the noise, we thought it was that creature coming back. We didn't realize it was a rescue team.
Yeah, that's kind of why I talked, so you wouldn't think it was something else.
Hey, Mel, with your inspection of his leg, do you think we saw what happened to Vera when she took that pill? Do you think that would help him?
It's possible. But I think it's possible to give him a bit of a boost.
I will give you this as a freebie. No.
Okay.
In this particular situation, no. There is a chance
Worth
he'll
a
feel maybe stronger potentially, but it won't necessarily help his leg. It's a band-aid at best.
It won't do
Okay.
much for him in this condition. He needs proper facility and antibiotics and time.
Worth a
So,
shot? Let's get going, I
So-
guess, then.
The plan
Yeah.
is get them out of here, get back to the ship, and get off
yes.
the planet.
Yes.
If you guys want to rig up that shield as a bit of a sled, I'm going to do another sweep of this room just in case.
Oh, Brockus didn't like that idea. He wants to carry him, apparently.
That's what we're doing.
I don't want the shield dragging giving away our location. We've made enough noise as it is.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to surprise anyone. I think pretty much this whole temple knows we're
I'm
here.
less worried
Yeah.
about surprise and more about giving away our. If anything, we
We
get
don't have
lucky
time to
and-
argue regardless,
Yeah,
so let's just
that's-
go.
That's fair.
How
I'd
important is that
still like to
research
do
on
one
your
more
computer?
sweep.
Sure.
I mean, as a scientist, I consider it completely important, especially since this creature is so determined to translate it and have us do the work. I would like to
Jamal.
investigate more and know on what it is.
Jamal, let's download the data and get out of here.
Download the data for other computers.
My thoughts exactly.
You
Hold on,
keep
let
the
us be
data.
quick.
You keep the data. He doesn't get anything.
So I wave Jamar over, and hopefully between the two of us, we can do this quickly.
Okay. If one of you is gonna do it, you can do it with advantage. Go ahead and
Jamar, you go for it. You've
No.
got the higher tech stuff than I.
yeah,
I mean, I'm
go
good
ahead and
too, but
do an
I think you're a little better.
electronics. Because nothing is really encrypted on here, so go ahead and just do an electronics with advantage.
And I'm going to do a once over of the room while they're doing that.
And
Okay.
while they're doing that, I'm going to ask the Quarian if she would try to show me in my mind what the creature looked like,
Okay.
so I know what to look out for.
Okay. So let's do this one at a time real quick. So, Jamar. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
you've
fine.
been muted.
Okay.
There you go.
28.
28. Perfect. You are able to pull every single file that not only have they collected and uploaded onto this computer, but some of the information that was collected from previous explorers as well. So you were able to collect all the data and put it on your Omni tool.
Neat. Okay.
We got it.
And then, Athelia, let's do you next.
Okay. I want to, if she's willing, I want to do a mind meld to have her show me the creature.
Okay. She lets you, and you are able to close your eyes, and your eyes just turn black as soon as you open them. And you peer in her mind, and you see bits and pieces at first of them landing on this planet and them trekking through the jungle trying to get here. You see from her point of view, her being pushed and herded into this temple, and you see more of those poison creatures off to the side as almost like they're in a pack helping them herd them into this temple. And at one point you see her turn around to take a glimpse at this creature, and you see that this Quarian probably is about as tall as you, if not maybe a couple inches taller. And this creature is like a mountain compared to her. This creature is very tall. You see bits and pieces of what looks like gray skin that looks like it's been cut up, but the slits look unnatural. It almost looks like there's another skin underneath it. It's hard to tell. And then when she looks up closer to the face, you see massive teeth with this big square jaw, but this hood is covering most of its face, and you are unable to see the rest of its body. And you notice that it's very cautious about its arm, and it looks like its arm is hidden under the cloak, but you see something massive underneath it, and it's hard to tell what it is from this vision. And you get further in, and you see that all 4 of the scientists were together at this point on the platform before the image goes out.
Thank you. That's useful information.
Hopefully it does not come back.
Hopefully not. I think it's terrifying. But it was important to note it seemed to have control over the other creatures outside. The poison ones that we had.
They
dispatched
understood
to
each
you.
other, it looked like.
Yes.
He didn't even say anything to them, but it understood what it wanted.
So it's connected to them, so we need to be aware of that when we exit the temple.
And then Athelia, go ahead and make a, let's do investigation.
I'm doing an investigation?
Sorry. Vera. Did I say Athelia? Vera.
That's not bad, considering I'm not proficient. That's going to be an 18.
Okay. So you are just kind of being thorough in this area, looking at everything. And as you start to go out towards where the doors were when you were trying to avoid the pressure plates and everything, you hear a sound right behind you. And you turn around, but you don't see anything. But you swore something was making a sound behind you. Not directly behind you.
Did it sound like in arm's reach or further away than
A
that?
little further away than that.
Okay. And how wide is this room? I know it's a long room, but what's the width?
Yeah,
or something?
this room, it's about 50 feet wide.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of stay aware of that and finish my sweep before returning back to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Are we ready to go?
Yes. Stay close, and if there's any trouble, find cover.
We will try. Just tread carefully. They're always watching.
Okay, did you guys want to do a stealth, or did you guys want to just try to cautiously walk out of here?
I think probably stealth would be the best option.
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
All right, everyone roll me a stealth.
Which one of my dice is gonna fuck me today?
As far as marching order is concerned, I'm going to stick to the back to cover the rear and watch our backs for enemies coming behind us.
Okay. Give me a second.
We're walking by. I'm gonna signal Mercy to come over to me so she can hunker up on my the other side of my back.
Okay.
You want to be somewhere towards the middle, kind of keeping the people we're escorting out nearby.
Okay.
If we need to provide cover to them, we can.
Okay. So, give me just a second. I'm gonna line you guys up here.
Dice like
Okay.
tonight.
So we have dress car in the front.
No,
Oh, sorry, the back. And then we have. Oh, that's right. I moved Brockus off because I wasn't sure if he was gonna be here. Did I just move him entirely off? Wow.
Rude.
I know.
I'm probably gonna stay close to Brockus since he's carrying the wounded man in case I need to help get him.
Okay.
And also just to keep an eye on him to make sure his condition isn't changing.
Okay, so we've got Mercy right here.
Sounds like either Jamar or Vera are in the front.
Okay, and we've got and you're carrying the injured Solarian, correct, Brockus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll just kind of do this.
I'm behind my Krogan shield.
Okay.
Krogan meat shield. That is pretty much Brockus.
And then Jamar, where did you want to be? You're muted. Never fails.
Going to hover somewhere near the middle.
Okay. So we'll just kind of do that. There we go. Okay. Okay. So,
You want a stealth check?
what is everyone's stealth? Yes. Let's do Vera first.
You know, I'm not bad at stealth.
Uh-oh.
I have a +4. But this rolling with disadvantage really kills me because I keep getting a nat 1.
Okay. What about Brockus?
Brockus got a 19.
Oh, okay. Athelia?
18.
Are we
Okay.
rolling with disadvantage?
I am because I have heavy armor.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Mel.
20? Nat 20. So 23 is the total.
Nice. Okay.
This dice, my new dice likes me.
All right, Jamar.
Stealth. 6.
Okay.
My nat 20 counts for 2, right?
Wow.
2 successes?
Yeah. Well, so does the nat 1.
Oh, shit.
If we're gonna play those rules.
Shit.
Dreskar, dazzle us with your number.
33.
Okay, so hold on real quick. Okay, so as you all are trying to exit slowly and cautiously, some of you are scouting the area, making sure if there's any movement, especially you, Vera, because of the sound you heard earlier. But you're so distracted by that you're not really paying attention, and you full on trip over a piece of rubble and just eat it. And because of your heavy armor, you hear this loud echo just reverberate off the walls. And you just kind of stand there for a moment thinking, oh God, what just happened? And you notice that one of the statues seems to shift its head slowly and looks down at you. And as you get its attention, you notice it just completely fall apart. It just crumbles at your feet. And you notice that it all turns into what looks like beads almost on the floor. But then they suddenly shift and roll next to you, and they reform into this creature. And as it gets your attention, you notice another statue do the same thing and get on the other side of the group. Escalia, thank you so much for that raid. And I need you all to roll initiative.
My bad, guys. This is why I don't wear shoes.
And this is what y'all are gonna see.
I don't like it.
Not okay.
I reiterate, I don't like it.
I actually have to remove them.
Ooh.
I never get good initiative rolls.
I'm sorry.
There's a very low probability your initiative score is worse than mine right now.
Probably. I got a grand total of 6.
I got a
Oh,
grand total of
jeez.
3.
Jesus.
Okay. This is just
I had
starting
one
off
good roll
great.
so far.
This is starting off great.
Nope. My die failed me.
Okay.
I don't think I've rolled above a 15 yet for initiative.
That's true. Yeah, you haven't been able to. Let me go ahead and pull this up so I know what to roll for them. Okay.
So you guys
Let's see here. And actually, I am not gonna do that. There we go. Okay. And then last but not least, Mercy. Ooh, Mercy. Oh, my girl. Ooh. Ooh.
don't make that face. We don't like that face. Not for Mercy. We
That's
can
okay.
make that-
She's on Brockus's shoulder right now, so she doesn't have to move.
Yeah, she rolled a nat one.
Oh.
That's okay, though. That was just for initiative, so nothing super crazy. So, yeah. So I think what we're going to do right now is before we go into battle, let's go ahead and let's take our break. So last chance for everybody to do exclamation mark giveaway for a chance to win. Let me pull them up again.
Is it giveaway or December?
Well, December giveaway. Sorry, December. My brain
One of
is
those.
just scattered right
Yeah.
now.
Exclamation point.
December.
December. Yeah.
And we are giving away the Poison Ivy dice set. And then we will be giving away our other dice set later, but we're going to wrap this one up as soon as we come back from our break. So go ahead and get that in if you haven't entered yet. And we'll be back in just a few minutes as we get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, refresh, and we'll be right back, guys.
They talk about it being, zero on
And
the
we are
glycemic
back.
index and everything like that. So
Hi, guys.
Hi.
First things first, we're going to go ahead and do our giveaway
There we are.
for these precious poison ivy dice just below right now. Remember, you have to be present and you have to be comfortable to share your mailing address with us. Otherwise, how are we going to get it to you?
Boucher.
I promise I won't stalk you. I'm too lazy.
people pull.
People poll. That was gonna be my answer.
There you go. Yep. So we're going to have HB Fox pull that here in just a moment.
I'll close it and draw it on your word.
Let's do it. In the meantime, it's Christmas. I have my Mass Effect Christmas mug of Jal from Mass Effect Andromeda in his ugly sweater, being cozy and hot.
Of
Saving my
course you
Christmas
do.
Stuff for Saturday.
Of course.
Weirds! Congratulations! If you are here, you have but seconds to tell us what you have won.
there we
Ba,
go.
ba, ba.
He was right on top of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
was.
was.
He was ready.
Dang. Wait, I still have that emote I used the other day that was just
Numerical
funny.
polyhedrons. You
There we go.
nerd.
Hey, we accepted it. So yes, Weirds, go ahead, and we already have your information as far as your Twitch name and your Discord name. So when it is time, I will probably be reaching out to everyone in January once I have collected everyone's whoever has won. That way I can do it all at the same time. So awesome! Congratulations again. So now, new one opening up here in just a moment, because we're giving away 2. So now, the Abyss. Are they black? Are they a really dark, deep blue? I don't know. They look the same, but they're amazingly pretty.
Does it matter? No. They're
No, it
gorgeous.
doesn't. So, once again, exclamation point, December, to enter and win this beautiful set called the Abyss. They're very pretty. I almost took them for myself.
You know, Shadow Fox, I used to ban people for doing stuff like that during giveaways.
Oh, you're an
Just putting that out there.
Last December, Cassie got so confused because she saw that before the December thing, and she entered December.
Shadow
know what
Fox
you're
is a
talking about.
troll. Shadow Fox is such a troll.
Just
That's
ban
why
them.
we love him.
I
And
don't
yes,
know. I don't
Libel,
know what any of
Jaw.
you guys are talking about.
I love Joel. He's my
No?
space lion.
Hmm.
I love my space. He is definitely the definition of a lion in the streets, and I don't know how to say the. No, wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Was it a warrior in the streets, but a sex kitten in the sheets? There we go.
No,
You
no,
know,
that makes sense.
I don't
never
care. It
really-
doesn't have to.
Never really cared for him too much, but then I was also entirely smitten by Vetra the whole time.
I
so-
loved Vetra too, but I mean, the second Jawl came along, I was like, I want my space lion, and it was worth it. It's worth it.
What
Why
you're trying to
is
say
he
is
a
a lion
space
in the streets and a
lion?
beast in the
Still-
sheets?
Everyone calls them a space
Still-
lion because it looks like they have the mane.
I'm sorry, Mass Effect. You're still cowards because you don't let us romance Krogan.
I don't know if I would. Honestly, I
wait
don't know
until
if
the
I
next
would.
one.
Just because I see them as like bros, I'm just like, I love you, man. You're my buddy.
Yo, okay, but everybody wants to romance Garrus, and he's like the ultimate space bro.
I totally would have romanced Rex. I'm just gonna put it out there.
If
I
I,
would
did
have loved to
choose,
be
it would
his little
Rex.
queen.
Out of all 3 Krogans, yeah. If I was gonna romance someone, Rex, it would have been
Totally
Rex.
Rex.
Honestly, I think it's less about the people wanting or not wanting to romance Krogans. I think it's more culturally the Krogans wouldn't care to romance anybody else that much.
Okay.
I mean, they romance Asari a lot.
They
but
romance Asari
But
all
they
the
can
time.
have children with Asari.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's
we
fair.
may see it in the next Mass Effect, because now they don't really have to worry about the whole children thing anymore.
Also, let us play something other than a boring ass human.
I want to be an Asari
That
so
one.
bad. I want to be an
Let
Asari.
Me, let me be a Krogan, and then I'll go romance Krogans.
Yeah,
So yes.
I would totally play him. Sorry.
I would have played Asari hands down, yep. Closest I got was the multiplayer on Mass Effect 3. Anywho, we digress. We're fans of BioWare here.
I mean,
so yes.
Are we digressing or stalling?
Yes.
Little
Wait,
bit
I didn't
column A,
mean
little bit
I
column
didn't mean
B.
to do it that way. I mean to do there we
Nope.
go.
Not okay with this.
Okay, so music might be just a tad loud, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just turn that down a bit. If I'm lying, let me know, chat. But here we go. Okay, so Dreskar, you're up.
Oh, am I?
You are.
Okay.
Well, I need to
let's
put
see
my. I
here.
need to put my.
Did you not put yours on there? Oh.
No, I didn't. I forgot to put it in when we went on break. Doesn't matter. It's 6.
Okay.
There we go. I got you. It's all fixed now.
Well, I am not a fan of this thing being next to Athelia, especially given everything that's happened to her recently. So
You and me
I will
both.
move. I will move over here. And you know, I'll keep things simple.
I had to pick such a wordy creature. There's a lot of words on here. Oh, and then if you guys just want to just take a little peek. Oh God, remember how to do this. Control. Shift Z. Is Shift Z just you guys seeing it though?
No, it brings
can
it up.
see it?
For,
Okay.
It brings it for everybody who's looking at the map.
So that's what you see.
That's not creepy at all.
Ball bearings come to life.
Shush
A
you.
deformed Pepsi Man.
There we go. Yep. Okay, so what are you doing, Dreskar?
I'm doing bonus action barrier,
Okay.
and then I am going to attack. Okay, so to hit, the lowest is an 18 to hit.
An 18 to hit. 18 does hit.
Okay, so 2 attacks hit then. Blade.
Gonna have to keep track of their health.
One points of damage on that one.
Okay, what type of damage?
That's all slashing for now.
Okay. See?
Okay.
And that was, I'm
for
sorry, what was that again? It was 31, you said?
31 for the first attack.
Okay.
The second attack's going to be less. But, let's see here. That's going to be 15 points of slashing on the second one.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, so you go ahead and you start slashing into this creature, and you notice that as you are slashing, you notice that these metal spheres that is forming its body looks like it seems to slightly move out of the way as you're slicing into it, and you feel like you're not doing as much damage as you think you are. Okay.
Okay, I'll quickly call out that physical damage may not be as effective.
Okay. The moments where a fourth monitor would be fantastic. Anyway, I just need that one more, and then after that one more, and after that one more. So this creature right here, the one that caught, that its attention was caught by Vera. Vera, right now you are actually prone because you fell on your face.
I did. Yes.
So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and oh god, that's the one I wanted. There we go. Okay, so you are prone right now. So it's gonna go ahead. This is a very wordy creature. Give me a second. Oh yeah, no, it's got advantage on you right now.
Sure does.
Yeah. Sorry, it's like I had this all read last week when I thought we were playing, and so now I'm like, crap, I did not reread this beforehand. But there's a lot to do. There's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do. It's gonna go ahead and do a slam attack against you. So it's gonna go ahead and reach out its giant hand and go ahead and just try to smash you right now.
I object. Yes. But
And
that's all I can do.
And because you are prone, you can't use your little fancy beads to roll out of the way.
That's fair.
That is 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Is there anything else? Okay, that is going to be 15 bludgeoning damage as it goes on and just smashes on you.
Okay.
And you can very much feel the metal scraping on your armor and everything, and you're just like, oh shit, this is a bunch of metal, pure metal, that you just got smacked with. And it's gonna go ahead and hit you again.
It can try.
Oh, it's with advantage. Oh, man, okay, might be okay. 17.
That will miss.
Okay. So, as it goes to swing its other hand on top of you, realizing, oh shit, this is pure metal smacking me, you just go ahead and just kind of roll off to the side with your shoulder as the hand just slams down on the stone next to you instead. Is it gonna do anything else? Oh my. Okay. Okay, here we go. Fun new creature, who dis? Okay, and it's actually going to stay there right in front of you. It's pretty happy where it is right now. So, Vera, how would you like to retaliate? Again, you are prone.
I'd like to start by standing up.
Okay.
A little hard to shoot somebody with a gun when you're face down on the ground.
I mean, we try.
No, I will stand up, and I'm going to take some shots at it, which is going to be a normal roll, because melee range disadvantage is canceled by my pack tactics advantage.
Okay.
Point that rifle right at its chest and pull the trigger. I'm really, really, really sad that die is cocked, because like a millimeter to the side and it would be in that 20.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
It's too cocked.
It's always the 14. It's always like the 14, then you see it, then it just...
Yep.
Or no, it's the 20, and then it rolls over to the 14 every time. I'm just like,
Just see a
damn it!
middle finger coming up from the dice, like, not this
Yeah.
time.
It jumped out of the rolly part of my tray and landed on my d4s, and that's how it got cocked.
Poopers.
The second roll's still good, but it's not a nat 20. That'll be 19 to hit.
19 does hit it. Heat metal sounds about good right now. If only it were a thing here.
14 radiant damage.
Okay, let me double check. Okay. So 14 radiant.
And I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
That's 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Ooh, that's good rolls on that damage. That's 18 radiant damage.
18 radiant damage, okay. All right.
I will use my bonus action to reload.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so you go ahead and you just blast onto this creature, and you see the light reflecting off of it, but it looks like that it's stuck. as you smacked this creature with that radiant damage. Okay. The second creature in front of Dresscar right now. He's gonna go ahead. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna go ahead, and you see in front of you, Dresscar, this creature starting to shake. Although it being metal, it looks like it's more vibrating. And you notice that every once in a while, its body is starting to stretch a little bit more and more each time. And I need everyone within 15 feet of it. So pretty much Vera and down needs to make dexterity saving throws. So Athelia, Dresscar, and Vera. And then I will need to make dexterity saving throws for the other two.
I don't trust any of my dice for this.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do Vera first.
17.
17. Okay. Ophelia.
7.
Oh shit. Okay. And Dresscar. A fuck ton, I'm sure.
Yeah, 29.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be nice.
Does barrier work against this kind of damage?
No, because it is technically melee.
Doesn't matter for
No,
barrier.
barrier.
Oh, barrier?
Yes.
Yeah, barrier would work on this, yes. Because it's barrier, not your shield. I rolled surprisingly low. So the Solarian and Athelia, you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. Everyone else gets 11. As you see this creature just explode its being out within this radius of itself, and as soon as it smacks everyone, which feels like 1,000 bullets, you see it just come back in shape, back into its form. So you, my dear, are now prone. And unfortunately, so is the Solarian. And they're not looking too good. Both the Solarian and the Corian, they're not looking good. All right, Wheatley. Mutad.
Wheatley. All right, detach. 10 up, 15. 10 over,
Okay.
and he is going to open fire on that one.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit,
26 hits.
or 13 radiant.
13 radiant, very nice.
And he is going to do another 5 up, assuming the roof is available for that.
It's a very high roof, so yes. He's
You know
got
what? You might
plenty of room.
Yeah. No, he'll do 10 up at that point.
Okay. Sounds good.
Does not want to be a target.
Alrighty. So now it's your turn.
Oh, yippee. Yeah. We're getting the heck away from those.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Not short of.
I should have pulled out more D8s. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, because I am a wizard now in campaign 3. I specifically ordered a set of just D8s.
I'd believe it. D6s and D8s.
D8,
all the time.
D6s, D4s. That's
Well,
what you need.
even aside from because I have 3 sets of the Kraken dice, that's already like what, 12 D6s. I have the mini D6 set that we all know what I'm talking about, but I'm like, I'm gonna need more D8s.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna...
You gonna aim for the one by dress card?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you thinking about doing?
We are going to...
Oh, and the little bot's not really there. She hasn't quite summoned it yet, but I had that out there just in case Mel decides to use it. I always bring the bots.
That's the button I want.
Are we making a ranged or a barrier thingamabob? We gonna freeze this mother?
No, we're casting Overload.
Oh, okay.
At level 2, using 2 tech points.
Oh, this is the magic missile thing.
No.
Is it not?
No.
Creature under the rain, 3 bolts that leap from a target is made. Oh, that's okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So you're trying to hit both.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm upcasting it, so it's another 2d6.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Okay. So I believe you still have to make. Is it a ranged attack or it's just straight up?
Let's see here.
At least you're not trying to charge the creature
Yeah,
within
I
range.
have to make an actual attack.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Neat. Okay. That's a 14 on the first one.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Madness. Now, does it have to strike the first target?
Target becomes prime. The enemy next turn. Etc.
Oh, no. Sorry. Wait. Is that attack roll?
No, it just says 3 bolts that leap from.
Oh,
That
okay,
target.
No, they have to make saves.
Okay.
My bad.
So it's
New
dexterity
spell.
saves?
Yeah, DC 16.
Okay.
My bad. New spell.
That's so
Haven't
dex.
played with this one yet.
No, it's all good. Okay, so for the first guy, that is a 19.
Okay, he'll make it.
Okay, and then the other guy got a 14.
That will fail.
Okay.
So the first one's going to take half, the second one takes full. That's a lot of low numbers.
Oh, that's how I was with that scatter thing. I was like, ooh, that's a lot of 2s.
So 12 total, so 6 to the first one, 12 to the second.
Okay. So let's
Not
do.
horrible.
And then this is radiant damage
This is...
or lightning damage.
Yeah, this isn't fun. This is lightning for them.
Oh, and this one he's actually primed with lightning. There we go. Because they are primed if they fail.
We'll call that one Sparky.
Okay, so we got 2. Okay. Keep track of both of them. There we go. Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, Mel, you're up. Oh, I just scrolled down. Oops.
All right. So Mel is going to. Let me stop reclining here.
Are you relaxed?
Laying
Are you
down.
comfortable?
There we go. All right. So Mel is gonna call out to Freya. Freya, defense, and have her drone appear right here.
Okay.
And then she's going to turn to Mercy and tell her, help me with the wounded. Head back. And she will head over to. You said like these guys aren't looking good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the one
But-
that is injured didn't get hit yet. That is being carried by Brockus, so the other
Okay.
two are not looking good.
Okay, I'm gonna try to drag the Solarian back using
Okay.
my movement. So I used like 5.
Okay,
two
so
movement
it'll
already.
be half movement already. So so whatever your full movement, I think if you do the full 30, you still have at least 10 feet of movement to pull him back.
So let's see. I have speed of 12, so 12 meters. So I'll do. I can move 6 then. So 2, 4, 6. So I guess I get to right there and move him with me.
Yes, but remember, it's half movement because you're dragging a body.
I know that is half movement.
Oh, that is half movement. Okay,
Yeah, my movement is 12, but that's 6.
got it. Okay,
Oh wait, but I
no,
already
it's 12.
moved-
It's 12. Yeah, you already moved
I
down.
moved 2 to get down there.
Yeah.
So 1 more back. So I'll go there.
So we'll have him go right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty, Brockus.
Wait, my drone
Ruckus.
gets to go.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
We'll
I'm
wait
so
for the
used
drone.
to Wheatley having its own turn, so I keep thinking yours have its own turn. Right. What is your bot gonna do?
She's Freya is gonna bash, and she's gonna bash that thing.
bash, bash, bash. Okay.
So that's 14 to hit.
14 unfortunately misses. You see
Womp
Freya
womp.
going ahead to mash in, and you see, even though the creature is not even looking at Freya, you see these metal spheres just kind of move willingly out of the way in the shape of your drone, basically. And as soon as the drone backs up, it reshapes back into its shoulder.
Okay, and then Freya's just gonna kind of take a defensive position and is watching to see if the thing tries to attack Athalia or Dreskar, and if it does, it's gonna kind of impede on that because it has a guard reaction. So just
Perfect.
if you try to attack Athalia or any ally that's within 2 meters of my drone,
Perfect.
and then it uses its reaction to impose disadvantage. So just
Okay.
you'll have to roll disadvantage and let me know that it's used its reaction.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now Brockus.
All right, so Brockus is going to move up here. I don't know why my armor class shows 0.89 right now, but that's a lie.
That's you. Maybe we can.
That's why, because my armor class is set to 17/19.
Oh,
on
I was
my
gonna
character
say,
sheet, because it's 17 without the shield, 19 with the shield.
yeah, that's up
but-
to you how you want it displayed,
I
but
really All right, so he's gonna come over here with both the Solarian and Mercy on his back,
okay,
and he's gonna put the Solarian down against the wall,
okay,
and then prop the riot shield up, like at a slant to give him
To kinda
cover for
block it?
assault. To
Okay.
block it.
perfect.
He's gonna look to Mercy. He's like, I want you to pop out from here and shoot and get behind it again. Or get close. to
Okay.
it.
Okay. I mean, it's like protecting the wounded, so yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And he's going to turn, and he's actually going to cast a spell.
Oh, okay.
He is going to cast Warp Cloud.
Oh, new spell. Who dis? Okay.
So a
Within
2
range.
meter cube. So I'm taking that's just like a
That's just a 5
radius.
foot cube. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So centered here. So it
Okay.
catches that gentleman in it.
So right here.
Yep. And so it will take 44 necrotic damage, and it is primed necrotic.
Okay, let me just double check to see. Okay. So, does it have to make a save, or it's just automatically
Automatic 44 from what the spell says.
perfect? Okay. Yeah, that's what it says. When it enters the power area for the first time. So, yeah, okay.
So it's going to take 8 necrotic damage
Oh, wrong one.
and be primed with necrotic.
Okay. Actually, I like use it. No, the color's not going to work, so. Okay, yeah. And I'm sorry, what was the damage one more time?
8 necrotic.
8 necrotic, okay.
And let me see
Perfect.
here. Acting your or turning on your barrier. Is that an action?
I think
or
it's a bonus action.
Action or bonus action.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's vehicle. Hold on. No, that's barrier action. Okay, so and a bonus action, he's gonna activate a barrier.
Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's always been bonus action unless something changed when you leveled up. Okay. Perfect. All right. Mercy is going to go ahead and peek around the corner. And he's going to go ahead and she's going to shoot at this guy right here. So let me go ahead and bring up her thingamabob. Okay, so she's going to go ahead and do a bonus action to kind of add an extra charge to the weapon. She's going to go ahead and shoot. Oh, no. No, that's an 11. She misses. So she goes ahead and she thinks she shoots it, but she sees this creature just make a hole within its side as the beam just kind of shoots through it and it forms back in. And she's just like, ah, crud. Goes right back behind the shield. Athelia.
Okay, so we have a guy over here, Prime Necrotic.
Yes, we have a primed lightning in front of you and a primed necrotic over by Vera.
Look, all of the elements do area effects when the prime goes off, so I'm not touching that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it concerns me that that's the case when I have a thing called Biotic Slash that detonates anything primed on somebody.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Charge, biotic slash, biotic punch, a whole bunch of them detonate in melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The necrotic and force primed are the only ones that won't deal damage to everyone around you. I'm going to go ahead and bonus action barrier because I need that.
Okay.
Please. And is it still a free action to use Medgel on yourself?
Yes, it is.
I need that too. Please.
You are prone, by the way, just so you know. You're
Yeah,
sitting
I'm
on your
working
bum.
on
Okay.
I'm working on it. That's going to be 6 points of healing.
Okay.
Then I will stand up.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot a lance off at this guy.
Okay.
First level spell that detonates, but to start with, let's see if I hit him. Yeah. I do not hit him. That is a natural one.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, you go ahead and you try to throw this lance at this creature, and just like with Mercy, it goes ahead and reshapes its body into where there's a hole, so the lance just shoots through it and forms right back.
Then I am going to move because I need to move. I have 15 feet of movement left, so I'm going straight back.
Okay. It is going to go ahead and use its reaction to go ahead and make a slam attack against you, which I believe triggers
Disadvantage
Freya's, yes, for disadvantage.
is the boss.
You own it.
Wow. These little, like, flipper things.
Oh, wait, disadvantage. Oh, thank God, that was a nat 20 on the other one. Woo!
Yeah, Freya.
So that's a 14.
That still hits me.
Oh,
Damn it.
Well, it wasn't
But
a
at
nat
least
20.
it's
It
not
wasn't a
that.
nat 20.
In the corner.
I don't think I could have survived that.
Ooh, yeah. As soon as I saw the Kraken, I got excited. Then I was like, wait, shit, nope.
And the DM,
Okay.
this is bad.
Keep forgetting. I guess I have to root for you guys.
I mean, you don't have to.
I don't have to, but I'm never out to intentionally kill anyone.
Sure you're not.
I'm not.
Athelia says otherwise.
Oh, that is a 10 bludgeoning damage, though. Oh, wait. 14. Forgot to add the +4. 14.
I'm just gonna put my character back here because she didn't move.
Have
you go
your barrier
unconscious?
up.
Yeah,
You
you
have
used
your
your barrier,
barrier
though.
up.
That wouldn't have mattered. I didn't have enough AP.
How much HP did you have altogether?
I had altogether 10.
Oh, I think you had 12, actually.
12?
What does your barrier absorb?
You can roll a d8 and subtract that from the damage. That's the whole point.
Okay,
Dungeon
well,
Knights,
that's a
thank you so
1
much for that raid.
on the D8, so I'm still unconscious.
Oh my. Welcome, raiders. Okay.
So I didn't move because it wasn't possible to move. I was hoping I could get out with the disadvantage. That was the goal because it wasn't going to survive standing there anyway.
Do
Okay.
you have any uses of your hollow bracelet left?
No,
Oh.
I used those against the wormy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tried to get out of the worm's way.
Okay. It is your turn when this happens. So go ahead and make a death saving throw for me, please.
Let's see how badly my dice want to kill me. It's an 8.
That is a fail. So go ahead
My
and just
dice
do one
do
tick.
not like this character. Alright.
Oh, I forgot.
Girlfriend.
I need to. That way I know that's over here. There we go. Okay. Dress car.
Alrighty then. Well, okay. For starters, I'm going to activate Defense Matrix.
Okay.
That's going to give me a +2 to AC. That's a bonus action.
Okay. Your
So-
AC is already ridiculous, but okay.
Okay. And I'm going to try to goad this thing away,
Okay.
and hopefully it works. But I will do so by attacking, which is going to be the lowest is. Sorry, new numbers do this. The lowest is going to be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. Okay, so
And this is the one in front of you, correct?
yes,
Okay.
yes. That's going to be 26 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack, 17 points of slashing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to get it to chase after me, hopefully.
Okay. Well, and it's already used its reaction, so it's not going to take a swipe at you. And just like before, you go ahead and you slash into it, and you see it connecting, but it's not. You see that it's forming itself to reshape around your blade, not taking the full brunt of the damage.
Right. Unfortunately, anything I could cast at it would also detonate it.
Okay, and then Brockus, if you don't mind rolling that 4d4 necrotic damage, since he is starting his turn in that area.
Sure. I could pick up the D4. Be 10 necrotic.
10? Okay. Okay, you know what? Let me roll to see if it's smart enough to move out of that area. That's cocked. Nope. He's gonna stay there. He's gonna go ahead. He is gonna go ahead and He's going to go ahead and try to make 2 more slam attacks against you, Vera.
Try. At least I'm not on my ass this time.
That's very true. 17 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. Second attack. That is a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Where's my other D8? There we go. That is 18 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeon. Okay.
And it's just gonna go ahead and just, if it had eyes, it would be eyeballing you right now. But you see that it's trying to be intimidating and just luring over you as its attention is solely on you. All right, how would you like to retaliate?
I would like to retaliate by turning my back on it. And
Rude.
I'm going to take a step down here. Stay
Okay.
within its threat range so it
Okay.
can't smack me in the back of the head. I will use my action to apply my last metagel to Athelia.
Okay.
And Athelia, you are going to... Well, it's not very much, but you'll get 6 back.
That's what I had after the first attack, sort of, with her low roll.
So at least you're conscious now.
Sorry.
Then I'm going to step up here. I'm going to put my hand on the Corian's shoulder and just kind of look right in her eyes. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe. And use my bonus action to use my squad leader ability. So every ally in earshot can restore a hit die, and anyone that's prone can stand up.
Very nice.
Both those things.
So hopefully that helps out that Corian a bit. So you said that she was low on HP after that hit.
Yes.
As well, right?
Yeah, they're scientists. They don't have a lot of HP to begin with. And then I think the only thing is these two. No, he's prone for other reasons, but this guy is no longer prone. There we go. Okay.
See, that was my action and my bonus action. So I will now turn my attention back to this ball-bearing man
Okay.
and action surge.
Oh, ye faithful, I love it. Alrighty.
Going to bring that rifle back up and take a shot. That's a 16 plus 7, which is a 23 to hit.
It's a 23 to hit. Yes, that hits. I had my calculator open. I cheated.
Nice. That is double 8s on those d8s.
Oh, nice. Gotta love that.
Yeah, so that's going to be 21 radiant damage.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you see this creature as you go ahead and you get that nice powerful hit off on it. You see the ball bearings kind of shift and morph. It almost looks like it's struggling a bit to kind of reshape back into this humanoid figure. And it looks like it doesn't bleed or anything, but you look like that with the struggle, it did a significant amount of damage to it.
Okay, I'm going to, with my second attack there, raise my wrist launcher right to its face and fire some ballistic blades at it.
And that's just, do your ballistic blades set off any primed targets by chance?
Does
Just-
not.
it does not.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
I do not have any detonators.
Okay.
At the moment.
Because I didn't want to rob anyone of that for it being primed, so, okay.
I'll get 4 out of... Oh, I wish I wasn't rolling at disadvantage. One of those is nat 20.
Oh.
But that's still a 21 to hit.
Poopers. 21 does hit, though.
That is going to be 4d12. Ooh, those are good rolls. 27 piercing damage.
27. Oh, I gotta math real quick. Yep, nope, that's just enough. So you see this creature as you blast into it. It looks like that it's just shifting around it, and again, it's constantly trying to reshape itself. And you see it kind of scatter for a moment, and you see all these metal spheres just drop to the floor. Give me a second. There's a thing. There's a lot of words. This is a big paragraph. Oh, fuck, no one's prone anymore. Nope, it just scatters. So you just see it just scatter, and there's nothing but this, just hundreds of these tiny metal spheres just scattered all around you. It does make it difficult terrain. Roughly, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and, because he's dead, Jim. So we're going to say about here is difficult terrain with all those little balls on the floor. So, all right. Anything else you want to do?
I will look back at the Corian, point down at the ground, and just go, watch your step.
Impressive.
Thank you.
She's gasping for air. Alrighty. This creature is actually no longer primed now. And it is going to go ahead and... You know what? I'm going to roll for this. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. See something? It's not that intelligent, so I have to make sure these decisions are fair. So, okay, yeah. So what it's going to do is this creature is just like its companion before. It's going to kind of disperse and just fall to the ground with just all of the beads just scattered across the floor. And you see them all roll and shift and reform back into where Dreskar is. And because it did that, no opportunity of attacks.
You know what? I'm okay with this.
And it's going to go ahead and... It's going to go ahead and do a slam attack against you as well. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's see if the scatter shot recharges. So lucky. Nope. All right. So yeah, it's going to do its slam attack against you. That is a dirty 20. For
Does
Dreskar?
not currently hit.
You're dumb. Increased. Oh, sorry, I hit you with my dice. I don't know where it went, so I'm gonna... Nope. Got it. That is a 21 to hit.
Does not currently hit.
It's not hit. Okay. So you go ahead totally prepared because you were kind of egging it on to come and attack you. Found it was successful, and because you were prepared, you easily just dodged out of the way as it tried to hit you with both of its fists. Okay. Wheatley.
And we are spool up the cannon and fire again.
Pew pew away.
That's what he does best.
Indubitably.
Ooh. Oh, that's a nat one.
Ooh. You know what? Hold on. One is Vera, 2 is Dreskar.
Ooh.
Ooh. Vera, you unfortunately get hit by this beam as it just, for whatever reason, Wheatley gets confused, seeing the ball bearings everywhere, not realizing if the creature's still around or not. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
7 radiant.
7 radiant damage on you.
Good thing I'm resistant to radiant. But come on, Wheatley. I'm over here flirting with a Corian. You're supposed to be my wingman, but you shoot me in the side of the head instead.
All you hear is the most distressed set of beeps you've ever heard.
Maybe Wheatley is secretly Cher, just going snap out of it. Alrighty. Does Wheatley want to move? Move in shame. Yep. That's the way to go. Yep.
It's just like, no.
What would you like to do, Jamar?
Me. What I would like to do.
You've got a nice view of it right now.
Yeah, I'm running low on actual weaponry here. So, we're gonna pull out the hold on. Wrong button. Move to there.
Okay.
Pull out the good old Tempest and open up on this thing.
Yeah.
That's much better. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay, what type of damage?
It's a very good question. What is it? Piercing.
Piercing? Okay. You see the shot go off, and it struggles a little bit to reshape its form when you hit it, but you see it come back to its full form.
And sadly, that is all I'm going to get to do.
Okay, Mel, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to cast what the hell is my there it is. Cryoblast at it.
Okay. Go ahead and pew pew away.
Can I see if I need to roll an attack for it, or if
You do, using
For
whatever your
Cryoblast?
modifier is.
Yes.
okay. Let's see where the spell attack comes. 19 to hit.
A 19 does hit.
Okay. Flip. So it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Okay, that is a 15.
Okay. Wait, it says, sorry. It says each creature within the sphere has its movement reduced by 4 meters until the start of my next turn. And must. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I do need the strength saving throw. What'd you get?
15.
Oh, that is the DC. So
Oh, okay.
It's not frozen,
Okay.
but its speed is reduced by 4 meters. And I guess that's it. I guess it doesn't do any damage. Damn.
Okay. Sorry about
Very-
that.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Double checking. Nope. It doesn't do damage. Neat. Okay.
Nope.
Cantrips.
I was hoping to freeze it, but I didn't freeze it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's a cantrip.
And what would Freya like to do? Or did you want to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move and then Freya will go as well. Just trying to pull back up the map. So I'm gonna grab my token. Okay, so I'm gonna move. Two. And drag him with me.
Okay, that particular part is a platform, so you'd have to go up the stairs or climb up it.
I guess we'll just stay here.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a raised platform right there.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll just drag the Solarian with me, and then Freya is gonna go over here and bash.
Okay.
No, she misses. Oh, sorry, the mic was so far away from me.
It's all good.
But yeah, she misses.
Oh, so just like before. Looks like it made an
Yeah.
indent, but it just reshaped itself around her.
Yeah.
Poor Freya.
Womp womp.
All
But she'll
right.
use her reaction if it tries to attack Dresscar and not her.
Okay. Did you want to move her right here so she's within the 5 feet? For her reaction?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Dresscar. Brockus.
All right, so specifically moving to avoid that 5-foot range on the warp cloud that's still active.
Okay.
Gonna go down there and just do the Brockus special with a charge in biotic barrage.
Okay. Will it happen, ladies and gentlemen? Let's find out.
Probably not, because it's got to make what is that? Dexterity saving throw.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, so that's fine because I don't use it to knock it down.
I'm
I
sorry.
just use it to get in range to make the bonus melee attack here.
I want it to succeed though. It hasn't yet, and I want it to.
All right, so it's +5 to the attack damages roll. So
Okay.
I get to make an attack. And I miss. Unless for some reason a 7 hits.
No, it does not. This creature sees you coming up on it, and remembering what you did to its companion, it just dodges out of the way as you try to hit it. Oh, Mercy is gonna peek around the corner, and she does have a shot at it. Go Mercy. That is a 21 to hit it. Let's see here. What's the damage it does?
She's got the little lightning gun, doesn't she?
She does. She has the arc pistol.
Little bug zapper.
Am I missing a D8? Where's my other D8? There it is. Okay. So it does originally does 1d6 plus 2d8. Okay. And it is, I believe it's lightning. It is lightning damage. Okay. Okay. So you see Mercy kind of peeking around the corner, trying to like help share this riot shield with the injured Solarian. She goes around the corner and she's like, okay, good, I got a shot. She goes ahead and centers. She kind of repositions herself a little bit, trying to remember her training. And she goes ahead and shoots, and a beam of lightning goes out of her gun. And as soon as it makes contact with this creature just explodes into 1,000 of these balls, and it just falls still on the ground. The creatures
Go,
are
Mercy.
dead.
Go Mercy. Go Mercy.
And for the time being, there seems to be no more of these creatures around. Oh god. So we'll say that... Oh, that's not what I wanted. There's 2 Brockuses now.
There's no more statues around or
Okay, the
anything
world,
either, right?
the world doesn't need 2 Brockuses. And if that's
It
the
doesn't?
case, does that mean they each still have a wish left?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I wish for another one of me that has its wish left.
I wish
Oh,
for a
God.
cloning machine that makes Brockus with more wishes.
Yeah, hell no.
And that is
No,
how Brockus
it-
that's how Brockus single-handedly saves the Krogan Empire.
Yep.
Oh,
Using
God.
these wishes wrong.
I am the Empire.
Yeah.
What you do is you get out a notepad, you write down a bunch of demands, and you wish for everything on the notepad to come true.
I don't want to give the DM that much ammunition.
Mercy shows no mercy. Yep. And you just hear Mercy go, "Did I get him? What?"
Rox is gonna give an approving thumbs up.
Yes! Although collecting beads for a trophy doesn't really seem that satisfying.
Yeah,
But I could turn into a necklace.
Let's not touch these.
Oh, okay.
I don't trust them.
Yeah,
I
they're
wouldn't
kinda
take those, Mercy.
Okay.
It seems like weird Prothean technology, and touching them might end badly.
Oh.
Or
You
might
could
get
get
a
turned
wish.
into a Hanar.
Oh.
Mel
Yeah,
already
no.
has a baggie of them that she's been collecting. She kind of goes like,
No, bad human. Put them down. This is how your species ends up in trouble.
Something railgun.
I have
am
ideas.
Going to take a scan of them,
Okay.
see if there's anything I can get off of that.
You are just scanning metal at this point. Doesn't seem
No,
to be anything else that you're picking up.
No electronics inside or anything.
Not that you can see, no. Nothing is being picked up.
Ella's adding bag of ball bearings to her inventory.
Go ahead. You
if
know
that's
what?
all right with you.
Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me 2d20s.
21 total if I add up the two numbers on the dice.
Okay, so 21 ball bearings. Go ahead and add that to your bag. In case you decide to use them individually. Okay. And then as Mel's in the background secretly just collecting all, she's just like scooping it all up.
Yeah.
You see Cinna just going up to you guys.
It's very impressive. Thank you so much for protecting us against those things.
How's your suit? Any punctures?
Thankfully, no. It's almost punctured, but thankfully it was just the cloth. So far, so good. But boy, does it pack a punch. They hurt.
Yep, they do. Should be
Rocket.
quick moving forward.
Rockus is gonna go over, collect the shield, pick up the wounded guy, and let Mercy climb up on to the other shoulder.
How is
the-
Zatos doing? Is his injuries furthered, or is he okay?
He seems to be okay. I put him behind the shield so he wouldn't take any hits.
Okay, perfect.
I have a question though. Those things didn't make the bite that's on your friend. So I'm guessing these aren't the thing you're specifically scared of, or they're just a part of it? Do they work for it?
No, they're more of guardians of sorts that stay here, and just like with the other creatures, it didn't take much for them to obey that creature's commands, to watch us and make sure we were doing our work.
Huh. All right.
I'm not sure how our companion Rachel was able to slip past them, but she was able to. But I don't know what happened to her. I was hoping it was because of her that you were able to come and rescue us.
Oh.
Was she injured as well?
She's dead.
Brockus.
Rachel
you could
is
be
gone.
A little more eloquent about it.
Look, in these situations, it's best just to rip the bandage.
We found her body, dear. Sorry.
Where?
Couldn't make it.
How far did she go? Did the creature get her?
I don't remember, guys.
This
Find her.
the first set of puzzle doors. Are
Pretty close to the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a ways in the direction that we're headed. If we go back the way we came, we'll come across her. We intended on, picking her up after this was all over with.
That is very kind of you, thank you. I would like to bring her body back home to her family if you do not mind.
Of course.
Well,
Can.
as far as I know, those were the only creatures watching us. I know there are more in the temple, but they stayed away when the creature was escorting us over here, so As far as I know, those were the only guardians.
Let's book it then, yeah?
Yeah, the quicker we're out, the less time for them to track us down.
How long did it take you to get down here? It took us no time at all, thanks to that creature keeping everything at bay. But how long did it take you to get through here?
A bit.
I don't know
You
how long
don't
did it take
account
us.
the problems? Not long.
Does anyone have keen mind?
I don't have keen mind, but
We're real smart.
same thing. Eidetic memory.
Well, you guys have a clock on your Omni tools, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna check the timestamp on the photo that I took of the body.
Yeah, so you guys have guessed that it's been a good about 12 hours that you guys have been trekking on through this entire temple so far. And you guys got here pretty early in the morning. It was probably about 8 o'clock by the time you guys entered this temple.
So at some point, we're probably going to be pushing on exhaustion before we even get out of here.
That's entirely up to you guys.
I don't want you guys, because of how well you're doing, and I don't know what else is going to be up ahead for us, but perhaps we can take a rest, since aside from those creatures, we were actually pretty secure in here. And I'm not doing so well myself, and you, Asari, you're not doing so good either. Your wounds are quite bad.
Now, Ron, is everyone in here anywhere we remember where there's enough space to set up our little house thing?
There is enough space in this room.
Okay.
This is a very big room. It's 120 feet.
I couldn't
It is,
remember
and the
what
ceiling
house
is
was.
quite tall. Not that the house is like super tall, but it's big.
I have a concern.
Hmm?
We set that house up. We're technically a target.
We're
That
targeting our
That creature that's been stumbling through here, taking them prisoner, probably aware of our presence now.
I do not know when it's going to return. Sometimes it leaves and then it comes back a few days later, so it's a mystery when it will return.
We haven't
It
run
checks
into
on our
it yet.
progress.
Making all this noise, maybe we're lucky enough that it's not back yet if we leave fast enough.
How long
Set
ago
up
did
camp
it leave?
outside the jungle, you know?
I know we're tired. But the kid's got a point. Should get out of here first.
The creature left
Okay.
about 3 days ago.
I'm leaving the thing, but I'm not going to make it back to the ship in the state.
No, we get out of the temple, we get into the forest.
If you believe you can make it, I put my faith in you, but we are not looking so good ourselves, and we use the last of our healing for
Ophelia,
Zatos.
I think I have something I can help.
I've got a couple metagens on it.
I have.
I would rather you put it to use on yourself, since we are relying on you to get us out of here.
I have one regular left. I'm gonna hand it over to Ophelia. Here, use this.
He's gonna toss one of the enhanced metagels that he has over to the Quarian.
It's quite all
Another
right.
6.
Again,
Look.
I'd rather you use it.
Look, you're no good to us if you pass out, because then I'm just gonna have to stack bodies.
Well, and you're no good to us if you go down or die.
I
We're
get
relying
that's a
on you to get
specialty
us
of-
out.
How you doing, Ophelia? Do you need more? Oh, I can.
See how far we get first before we worry about that.
I don't have too much more in me, but I have this ability thing I can do and give you a little bit more healing, but then I'm out.
Let's save that just in case something else comes up.
Alright? Stay close.
Then you know the way out. It is clear.
As far as we know.
As long
Like
as
I said,
nothing
we
else
had to get
comes in.
across a big hole, so problem, but we'll solve it.
All right. We'll
think we
stay
should get
close
moving
together
now.
then.
Let's go.
Just keep an eye on Zatos for me, please.
I will. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Looks to be about the same right now.
He is very tired. But he is strong. All right.
I'm going to try to use my eidetic memory to remember the way out,
Okay.
to try to expedite this as fast as possible.
Okay. It is pretty easy for the most part because there, aside from a couple of trap doors that you guys avoided, minus Brockus, to kind of go into a different direction, it's pretty straightforward. There was just like one hallway that opened up into several big rooms along the way that you guys encountered. When you guys reach the hole, you do notice that it's still a big, massive hole. And at this point, I need everyone to take a point of exhaustion. For you guys have been trekking at this point for almost, let's see, at this point, it would be about 18 hours.
Yeah.
And this is where we're going to go ahead and take our final break, because I'm just now noticing the time. I probably should have done it earlier, but we're going to go ahead and take our final break as we go ahead and mush on this last half hour of our game. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the giveaway rules again as we are going to give away this lovely dice set, The Abyss. So feel free to enter. Again, that's !Dicember for you to enter, and we are going to draw that name as soon as we come back. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick little break, and we will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
possible advantage to
And
where
we
we're
are
at.
back.
No, we're not.
Hi.
Hey.
We're all gonna die.
Hi.
That's
I
a
mean, not you all,
possibility.
just me.
That's a possibility. Yes.
Because my dice hate specific characters, and this is one of the characters they hate.
Yep. Yep. That's true.
They're very character specific on which characters they try to kill.
They
So
have
where
their
are we
play
right
favorites.
now? Can you help us out with that, DM? Like, what's our location right now? What does it look like?
I think we have
How
to-
far have we traveled so far?
I will tell
Who's
you
the entrance?
after we do the giveaway.
Oh, okay. Sorry, forgot.
No,
That's a
that's
fair
all
answer.
good. So let's go ahead and let's roll. Remember, if your name is selected, let us know in chat what you won. Azarin!
Watch, he'll pull a raven and he won't be here.
Oh my god,
Rigged.
he'll pull a raven. He'll pull a raven.
I resent and resemble that.
There he is.
Ah,
Okay.
math rocks. Yeah.
Congrats.
So just because it's been years, go ahead and I'll grab all your information again for mail and all that good stuff once we get closer to the end of our December event. So yeah, good job, guys, and congratulations. So we'll go ahead and we'll go back to now you can see all the pretty faces of the characters now. So yes, so to answer your question, because you dealt with most of the creatures on the way there, for the most part, with some checks here and there, of course, being cautious, you guys are able to get back to that wormhole. At this point, you guys have been traveling for about 18 hours.
So are we back at that spot we took the short rest at before?
You are past that point.
We're past it. Well,
They
because that
were
was
able-
just on the other side of the hole.
They were
So-
able to guide you to another area because they said that they don't remember a hole. They did not come from this direction. So they were able to help guide you guys from an alternate route
Oh,
that
okay.
technically Brockus went down, but he does not remember the way. As he mentioned before, he was sick and tired of this shit. So they were able to go in a different direction and pop out one of the sides that leads into this room. There's still a
I
big
didn't think
giant
it had
hole.
been that long. Has it really been that long?
You guys have been trekking for a few hours. I've just kind of been shortening it for you guys because there's not a lot in between. So I was like, hey, a few hours go by.
So this is like a gigantic cavernous network.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Group, I mean, we were discussing possibly stopping for rest inside. Do we talking to them? Does it sound like we have quite a ways, like several hours more travel to do till we get outside, or
It
Are we
feels like at
close?
this point, especially with avoiding that battle and with their help, you probably have a good 4, maybe 5 hours max by the time you're completely out.
okay?
That depends on if you guys take any breaks along the way, because you guys did take a couple breaks on the way down. That's why it took longer for you guys to get to the destination, because you guys took a couple breaks. So shaving that time off, it'll be a bit quicker coming back out of this.
Yeah, so basically, we'd be exiting the temple at 2 levels of exhaustion and still have the entire forest ahead of us before we get back to the ship.
Well, we could set up the hut outside, like
Yes,
somewhere in the
but we
jungle.
would still be at 2 levels of exhaustion
Well,
by
you
the
would,
time we get out of the
happens.
temple.
by the time you get out, yes, and then if you guys take your rest, you would have just 1 level when you wake up.
I'm fine moving until we get out of the temple.
Sometimes you just have to take the levels of exhaustion, honestly, in a game.
I feel like from the character's perspective, she wants to get the hell out as fast as
Yeah.
possible.
Okay.
So, before we actually go anywhere, when we first entered this place, I had set a recon mine above the entryway, so it would scan anyone or anything that came in or out of the temple. Has it sent any scans to my Omni tool in the time that we've been in here?
Ooh, good catch.
That is very good. What is the radius on that?
It was a cone.
was a pretty
fairly
big
large.
radius, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 12-meter cone, and I had set it so it would shine right down on the entryway. into
Perfect.
the
Okay.
temple.
Yes, you actually did. So it would probably alert you, huh? It would kind of ping you, or is it something you manually have to check?
It pings me essentially. What it does is it scans a creature, sends that data to my Omni tool. So mechanically, the creature's AC is lowered by 1.
Gotcha. Okay. So technically, a few hours back, you would have gotten a ping from those very familiar poison creatures. It looks like about 3 of them were in that area.
Okay, so at the time that it sent that to my Omni tool, I would have also alerted the group so everyone is aware.
Okay.
Does it constantly ping you if things just constantly go in there until you pick it up?
Yeah, anytime something passes through that cone range, it will be pinged to my Omni tool.
Okay.
That's good.
and
So
the,
potentially we'll know if the thing's back.
yeah,
Potentially.
and the mine stays there until it is either detonated or somebody A, figures out that it's there, and then B, dismantles it.
Okay. Perfect. I completely forgot about that. It's been like 3 episodes, so.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. Okay.
So group, what's the verdict? I think Mel's vote would be to continue on.
I think we keep moving.
I am very
Yeah.
exhausted, but if we must
We're-
trudge forward, then we must.
We're going to be sleep deprived as it is, but it'll be much safer to sleep out in the forest than in here.
What about the rest of you?
Personally, I think it's exactly the opposite. I think we're safer to sleep in here than we are out there,
I don't
especially
wanna,
considering we have injured with us.
I don't want to be caught in here if that thing comes back. I don't know. You guys
Oh.
haven't seen it, but I did, and it's terrifying.
We have an alarm system.
It is
It's not
hard
gonna
to
help
say.
us. It just tells us he passed by. Now we're
That's
stuck in here with him,
information.
and then we're stuck in here with him. I'd rather get out of here.
Raven, were
Especially
you
if he
trying to
comes
say
back, but
something?
everyone's gone.
Oh,
Because you were muted. Were you trying to say something?
Jamar, speak your mind.
Yeah.
I don't remember what was on my mind.
Jamar, your
Aw.
mouth is moving, but no sounds are coming out.
You're mumbling, dear. I
There
told you
are
about your
those
mumbling.
horrifying creatures we encountered before we got in here.
True.
Yes, but he's more likely to come here, find that they're missing, and then start scouring the forest.
It's
If
never
we're here, they're going to find us immediately.
never a good idea to sleep in your enemy's.
I mean, either way, it's going to be troublesome, whether it's creatures in here, out there, or that monster to begin with. Either way, it's gonna be bad, no matter if we're out there or in here, to be honest. But that's just my opinion.
If we get out, we can set up that shelter thing, right?
I hate to suggest this, but I can use that artifact. Got one more use on it. So I would
Artifact?
much rather not use it to get us back to the ship unless absolutely necessary.
That's a really powerful thing from what we've seen. I say you hold on to it until you truly need it.
Last ditch effort if need be.
Exactly.
Use
yeah.
it.
It's a good
Use it.
idea. It's good to have an ace in the hole, as it were.
I can't hear you when you whisper.
Use it! God damn it, let me whisper.
Vera, what do you think? What's your take on all this? As we're walking. Okay.
I'm torn. I see Dreskar's point, and I agree with his point, but I also see everyone else's and agree with it as well.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
I think the scientists' opinion should weigh a little heavier than ours, well, with the exception of Athelia, because they have a far better idea of what we're going to possibly be dealing with than we do.
That's a good point. So what do you lot think? You want to face down the big bad that dragged you in here, or take your chances out in the jungles?
I honestly don't know if he's just going to injure us or kill us. This work seems very important, so I have a feeling that, if anything else, just kill you all and drag us back.
How
So,
long has it been since you all sleep?
since us, it's been well over a day. Thankfully, we're allowed to sleep in there, but we don't sleep well. But we have been working pretty hard for the last day or two. We
So
are
you
quite
want to stay?
tired.
You want to rest?
Like I said, in here or out there, it makes no difference to us. Either way, there's danger. It's just a matter if it waits for us in here or out there.
Translation: the DM is not helping us.
Yes.
Copy that. The DM is not helping us.
Let me see if I can.
If
They're
I
already
had to choose,
exhausted.
I am exhausted and no offense, but a lot of you look like hell.
Copy that. Maybe the DM is helping us.
All right, set up the house then.
Before we do, at least y'all should get a look at what we're up against. And I'm gonna go up to everyone, and one by one, as long as they allow me to, I will project the image of him to each of their minds.
Okay?
Mel stops you. I'd rather not. If we're gonna rest, I'd like to actually sleep.
So how big is this house? This house that you
Well,
have
we're
with you?
Going to have to find some level ground. Here is not the place to do this.
Well, there are
Mel
several
gives them
chambers.
the specs. Do you know something nearby that can fit this?
Well, there are several chambers up ahead that actually could potentially fit this. It'd be a little tight, but it could fit.
Okay, let's try for there then. If we're gonna do this.
All right.
Are we doing this?
Anything slightly off the main path, so it's not the first stop this creature might make in searching for people?
We know of another path. It's if we just go back through this chamber, it goes off the other way and it will kind of spit us out where this other chamber is. That's a much further ahead. So we'd be on this path for a little bit, but I do know there's a couple rooms that will help.
How long?
About an hour.
Droskar
We
will
can
just
do
stick around
that.
at the group.
Alright, I still don't like being in here, but you've all made your points, so makes sense, I guess. For me.
All right, follow us then. And she'll go ahead and she'll guide you guys around that path, and it seems pretty quiet. Nothing seems to pop out. You do see bits and pieces here and there of what looks like claw marks against the wall, some old dry blood, very old, sitting there. And you eventually come across a chamber. It looks almost identical to several of the chambers you guys have seen previously, where it just looks like a big empty chamber. And the ceiling is a bit high that could easily fit your house if you wanted to. Like they said, slightly cramped, but it'll fit it. Will this suffice for your house?
How many entrances, exits?
There is two. There is the one that you are exiting from behind you, and then there's one ahead. So it kind of funnels in, big chamber, and then another part that funnels out.
Can we set up the house to blockade one of these? And watch the other?
Could they just not break through the house wall at that point in time?
I'm sure it's possible.
Mel scatters her ball bearings in front of one of the entrances.
Okay.
Don't step here. Slippy.
I like Dreskar's idea. Set up the abode so that one wall blocks one of the entrances. And that way we only have one area to focus our attention on. And if they break
Nice.
through, At least it'll be loud enough to alert us.
Who has the house? Can never remember who has the house.
I think that's me.
I think that's right.
I know
I
one
don't
of you
have
has
it.
One of
it.
us has it.
I know one of you has it. It's just a matter of who the frick has the house.
Not in my inventory.
Let's just
I
say
don't-
Dresscar.
I pack light. I don't carry a house.
Let's just say, for the sake of
Maybe.
argument, Dresscar has it.
Rock as a dress car would have it, I think.
So yeah, set it up to be in a position where it blocks one of the entrances.
Okay. Out of curiosity, do you want the one blocking the entrance that you guys just came out of, or the one that you guys are about to go into?
I would say block the one that we're going into. That way we know. Actually, no. Block the one that we came out of, because that is behind us technically, back to where
Mhm.
it should be.
Yeah. I mean, that's my thought, but what is everybody else's?
That's fine.
Fine by me.
We'll say Mel's ball bearings are wherever we make the front entrance, the one that we're
Okay.
watching. There
Perfect.
spreads them there.
All right, so you guys go ahead and you activate the house, and it fits snug in this area, but it doesn't ruin the structure or anything. And you guys are able to walk inside, and because it fits, it fits about 10 people in here. You do have room for your new companions to have their own cot, basically, and sleep comfortably without having to sleep on the floor or anything else.
Okay. Mel helps them get settled and makes sure the injured are stable.
Okay. And the Solarian he's a little feverish, but he kind of already was beforehand with all of this, but you can see that knowing that he is with you guys now, he passed out sometime along the way, and he's just letting his guard down finally and just getting the rest that he needs. Mercy is also asleep. This is
I
a long
will
day for her.
burn an Omnigel to set up another recon mine, so the cone is pointed kind of right at the ball bearings.
Okay, perfect. All right, is there anything else you guys want to do before you snooze?
Should we set up a watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the
Bad
first
idea.
watch.
Okay.
I'll take the second.
I can take third. Sorry, Jamal, did you want to?
No, I need less sleep than the rest of you, so
Well, then you take third. I'll take fourth.
sounds like an
Okay.
idea.
All right, and I assume you do your nightly routines of getting food, getting comfortable, and those of you who are not watching are going to sleep. Jamar, this probably goes without saying, but I'll just say it as a forewarning anyway. Probably not a good night for you to do any tinkering, especially even though you only need 4 hours of sleep. Probably shouldn't do any tinkering at the moment, just so you can get your full rest, since you're pretty exhausted to want to do anything anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to be swapping out programs or anything weird this time.
Okay.
That's later.
All right, so we have Dresscar. Go ahead and do a perception check.
Okay. So at disadvantage, it's still going to be an 18.
Why is it disadvantage?
Exhaustion.
Oh, right. That thing you have. Right. Okay.
That's
So
that's only ability checks.
that's
though.
ability. Yeah, that's well, no, that's
That
yeah,
is
that was an ability check. Yes, perception. So, God, I'm exhausted apparently. So yeah, you go ahead and you look outside. Seems pretty quiet for you for your whole watch. Then I think Vera, you are next.
Yeah, I'll go in and wake up Vera. No motion, no noise.
Let's hope it stays that way. Keep missing out on these nat 20s, man. That's gonna be an 18.
18. Okay. Same thing. seems pretty quiet. Doesn't seem to be any noise or anything going on. There's an occasional, sounds like a rock fell off from some of the loose pieces of stone, but seems pretty quiet.
Well, awaken Jamar, who is probably already awake by the time I get there.
His alarm goes off. Okay. Go ahead and roll that for me, Jamar.
And we're just running off perception.
Yes.
Oh, that's not great.
Unless you have another skill that you want to use. Otherwise, if you're just doing straight up watches in the safety of your house, then it's just perception.
Question.
Yes.
Is there any way I could basically throw Wheatley out the door and have him just hover and do his lookout from out there?
You certainly can, yeah. He doesn't get exhausted.
Then that's exactly what we're going to do.
Okay.
So
You can
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and
run
kick
off
him out of the
his-
house.
It's like, Wheatley, go do the thing.
Okay.
And that's not great. It's 13,
13? Okay.
but it's better than me doing it.
So Wheatley is kind of hovering outside, goes down a little bit down that little corridor just to kind of take a peek, and it goes back. And then as it's going back, it turns its back on that entryway so it can go back to the house, and something catches his attention. And you turn around and you see a couple of those poison creatures just curiously sniffing around, and you're able to see what Wheatley sees on your Omni tool with a video feed of the creatures, non-threatening, just sniffing around. And actually, Vera, you get a ping off your Omni tool of 2 of these creatures.
Wheatley's basically gonna go to the ceiling and just sit tight.
Okay. And several minutes go by. Wheatley just keeps watching. You're just watching that video feed very intensely. About a good 20-30 minutes goes by. They sniff around. They sniff the house a little bit. Seeing nothing of a threat and seeing it completely blocked off, they eventually, after a while, just turn around and go back to wherever they came from. And the rest of the night seems pretty clear. I think it is Mel's turn for the last watch.
Wheatley's. I'm gonna. Actually, can I just leave Wheatley parked outside?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Because again, Wheatley don't need no sleep.
I'm just gonna leave him parked out there and wake Mel.
Okay. Mel, I need that perception check.
Your turn, and Wheatley is kind of keeping an eye outside as well.
All right.
There was some of those weird poisonish creatures that we came across lurking about, but they wandered off.
That's good. All right, I'll be careful. Thank you.
Don't poke your nose outside. Bad idea.
Okay, I'll just... Am I able to see anything from inside or no?
You can, yeah, there's a window.
Okay, I'm just gonna look out the window.
Yep. I figured that's
12.
how you were all doing, because there's like a little lounge area that's perfect for lookouts if you guys wanted to sit there, so you guys are good.
12 perception.
12? You don't see anything really, and Wheatley is pretty calm. You don't see Wheatley coming up, bashing against the door, trying to get your attention or anything, so
Okay.
don't seem to hear anything. So everything's been quiet. You don't even hear the rustling of those creatures anymore, so you think maybe they just thought this was a dead end and decided to go in a different way. And you guys all wake up. You are able to get rid of your exhaustion. You're groggy. You're all pretty groggy. You feel like 8 hours wasn't quite enough, but you got rid of your exhaustion.
Who needs coffee?
You packed
Be good.
coffee?
Do you have to ask?
Oh, right. This place comes partially
Yeah.
stocked, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We party.
Like, wait a second.
The essentials of a Krogan: coffee and
mac
Omnitool.
and cheese,
Yeah.
mac and cheese, chocolate milk, and coffee.
You guys even stocked up for this trip for this refrigerator.
Sounds
So
like the diet of champions right there. I
Just need to add some top ramen.
We should probably get it to go though. Put it in some canteens or something and get going. I don't want to be here any longer than we have to.
Fine by me.
DM.
Mhm.
The hollow bracelet, is that per day or per long rest for the reset?
it is per day.
Okay.
So those are reset for you guys. And at this point, because I kept track of time, you still have your con and all that stuff still good, because that's a full 24 hours. That has nothing to do with long rest or anything. Same thing with Dresscar. You still have your dex and everything. So
After the long rest, is my strength and speed back to normal?
yes, it is.
Nice.
You're finally a little stronger.
My normal self.
And the
That's good.
scientists seem pretty well rested. Of course, their friend is still passed out, the one that's injured. But for the most part, they're looking much better themselves.
Beskar's already getting ready to go out.
This is a very interesting house that you have. Glad that you brought it.
Gives us a
never
sense of
leave home
security.
without it.
I suppose, but this is very unique. Not really seen anything like this before. But I'm glad you have it.
Wait until you see our ship.
It'll be
Sure.
nice to see any ship right now.
Well, you say that, but
Just more surprises from you.
Yeah, it's a Krogan ship.
We never properly introduce ourselves, actually. Who are you? Why did Arissa hired for you guys to save us? Who are you to her?
Guess we're a bunch of
Outsourcing?
insane psychopaths that ran over a bunch of Turian with a Mako, thus saving a human colony.
not how I'd describe it.
But you can
That-
call us the Mimsy Six.
That seems like you're just massacring a bunch of people from that story without the details.
Which is why I wouldn't describe it that way. We assisted a colony, and it caught the attention of the Spectre.
I see. You must have done something very impressive then.
Hopefully. We'll see what actually comes of the information that we uncovered, but again, it was enough to catch the attention of a Spectre, and here we are helping out.
I'd always put my trust in Arissa and a few of those other specters, so glad someone was looking out for us.
The Spectres always do.
So what is the plan for today then? Do we go straight to your ship?
Move as fast
the
as
hell out.
possible to the ship.
Yep.
Is it possible to quickly go after our shuttle? We do have our previous equipment in there that we were using for our other mission. It would be nice to require and get all those equipment back to us.
Didn't
We can
come
try,
across
but
their
that
ship?
might be a good target to catch you guys if he is aware of your escape.
Did we
Perhaps
come
one of...
acro-
Sorry, go
Did we
ahead.
come across their ship
Yes,
on the way here? Yeah.
we know where it's at. We just don't know if it's a trap now.
Is it possible one of you is skilled enough to perhaps change its radio frequency so it does not pick it up so easily?
Everyone looks at Jamar.
Why? Why would you ever get the idea I can pulls out the Omni tool and already starts working?
Okay.
I don't know
Like-
why you people keep. Okay, done.
You know, you just give me all these assignments and I don't know what to... Well, it's done anyway, so what do you want?
It's like, why would you ever? Yeah. Well, okay, yeah.
You're just like,
Damar,
yeah, okay, I'm good. All right, what?
Damar, would you mind having Wheatley take a look at the next chamber, just so we don't walk into anything?
Wheatley is getting sick of my collective bullshit, and you know what? He can handle it.
Wheatley has no feelings.
Oh, he has feelings. I just have absolute disregard for them.
Okay, so go ahead and do a perception check for Wheatley.
Wheatley, go be useless. That's a 9.
He goes up ahead.
He's got a personality.
He's just an abusive robot at this point. Your attitude towards him. So goes on ahead, kind of scans the area. He just goes into the next room, and he just kind of goes, "It's good." Goes the video feed.
If a drone could roll its eyes, that would be what I got.
Pretty much.
Well, when everybody's ready to head out, I will scout ahead as per usual anyways.
Okay. And thankfully, you guys don't encounter anything else. You do see some remnants of what looks like poop along the way. Probably from those creatures that you saw before, but it seems kind of old. Looks like that they've got a few hours ahead of you, so nothing too crazy. And you guys are able to finally see the entrance of the temple. Thankful that you didn't encounter anything else. You are able to climb up the temple stairs on the inside, go out and see part of the horizon, and you'll see what looks like a couple of carcasses that were eaten probably within the last day. More than likely the meal of those creatures that you saw that probably blipped the radar, from what Vera can gather. But it doesn't seem to be anything else disturbing this area. And as you guys try to descend down to the bottom of the steps and out to where you're finally in fresh air, you can finally see the sky. And at this point, it's about early afternoon for you guys, because you trekked for a long time. And it's, even though you guys feels like morning, outside it's nice and bright, middle of the day. And you look around and you're like, okay, it's the direction we came from. Especially Dreskar, with his amazing mind, remembers that that's kind of where you guys came from. You start to head your way out with the scientists until you guys start to feel a breeze across your face, and it feels really nice. And then you start noticing it gets harder and harder. You notice it's kind of in waves when it hits you guys. And then it's like a cloud just comes over you. And you look up and you see this giant creature just come over and land just a few feet in front of you. And it lets out this very loud screech as you see this giant bird with a huge, what looks like a huge flat piece on its head. It looks like a piece of armor, almost resembling a Krogan's cranium a little bit with the way this is shaped. And it just stares at you and chirps with its head off to the side, wondering what you could be. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
All right, who's got talk to animals?
Brock is just
Where's the
racks
druid?
shotgun.
I'm proficient with animal handling.
I am.
Train it. It will be our mount.
I start screeching at it in
Oh God.
In Krogan.
There
Prothean.
for 2 sessions. 2 sessions. I'm like, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. You guys should probably take a rest. You guys should probably take a rest, because this shit's coming whether you rest or not. I'm like, oh no. And then you guys finally did. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thanks for finally catching the hint.
Oh, we caught the hint right from the beginning. We just didn't know if it was gonna be worth it or.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
resting in a dungeon, never a good idea.
That's very true. And I totally got the concern. Don't get me wrong. But this was happening regardless, so I was like, oh, fuck. They're not looking good either. So, yay! You guys went through your little mini dungeon. Kudos to you guys.
We just gotta train a bird, and then we can finally be out of this jungle.
Yeah. How long did it take for you to train the Baron? Almost completely?
Still working on it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, thanks for hanging out with you guys. We are not the only show here on this channel. We have several shows. The first one being Mass Effect Horizons, the show on Mondays, where I DM the Mimsy 6 through space and planets. Then we have Tuesday, we have our brand new campaign, still Destiny Forge, but it's campaign 3, where we start episode 2 tomorrow. We may be going through a haunted house. We don't know yet. We'll find out. But Rojan guides us through that. And then we have our 2 alternating Saturday shows. We have the Wayward Wanderers, where Azurin is the DM of the Pathfinder game. It's a Pathfinder 2 game, where they go through the Extinction Curse campaign. Oh my goodness, -1 charisma. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome. Oh no, we're wrapping up. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. We really appreciate the love and support. So yes, and then we have our other Saturday show, which is our Withered Waste. God, now I feel bad we're ending. Withered Waste, where we have Rojan once again DMing us through a post-apocalyptic type game in the Wasteland. We have our once a month lore talk show that we have the first Saturday of every month, where we have our topic where we're going to be talking about some Sonata lore, and I think we all agreed, whether he likes it or not, HB Fox is going to be our guest that day.
Good to know. Also, on the note of that show, I know some of you are still waiting for the last episode to be available in podcast format. Sorry, it was a really long episode, and I have not made time to go through and edit it for the audio version yet, but I'll get to it soon.
We're on top of it, trust me. Lots of busyness going on. So yeah, and then we had to postpone it, but we do have our Kobold Christmas one-shot that is happening this Saturday. Don't know how many parts that's going to be, but it does start this Saturday. So tune in for we bring the kobolds back, saving Raccoon Village. A lot of murder hoboing going on. Not by the kobolds. Maybe. We don't know yet. And Rojan's going to take us through that. So yeah, we have a few more shows and fun stuff that we have planned in the works, but that's in the future. For now, enjoy these shows here live or on our YouTube channel. You can also click our link that has everything on there, including our YouTube, Twitch, everything in between. And last but not least, if y'all missed it this entire month and dipping a little bit into January, we do have our Dicember event, where if you are here and watching us live, you have a chance to win a set of dice from Kraken Dice, which is a 12-piece set. So tune in and see all the beauties. We've got a lot of good dice this year. I mean, they're all beautiful, but this is I think this has been my favorite haul so far. So tune in for a chance to win, because you guys have about 12 more chances now. Is that it now? Yeah, about 12 more chances. So till then,
Sounds about right.
we'll see you guys next week here on this show. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 2 of Destiny Forge Campaign 3. Until then, guys, we'll see you later.